Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, the live interactive D&D game where our challengers are continuing on in their never-ending quest to defeat every single monster in the official Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. I'm Scott, your GM, and with me today we have RJ as Lontil, the Snapping Vine.
My sword and shield are right here, ready to go.
Carrie as Lilith, the Cold Song.
I'm ready to make more frost and less fire.
Emmy as Fess, Shield of Kelemvor.
I'm worried that the Gauntlet Master's dice are blessed more than my holy ones.
And James as Vomm Stigabashi. So, we are going ahead and getting ready to get back into the Gauntlet after 3 weeks of time in the Labyrinth, which our players have had some fun little trinkets that they were able to pick up. Before we get into it, however, I want to let all of our players know, or all of our audience know, because now you all are gonna get to be kind of players at this table. So because our challengers have defeated their first, well, real boss fight within the Labyrinth, we have added a new mechanic into the Gauntlet for you all. If you will note just above our follower giveaway, you can see that the Adventurers Pack is there with 2,000 health. Ladies and gentlemen, this is now the chat boss. For every follow, every bit donation, and every subscription, you are able to deal damage to the chat boss. When the chat boss dies, whoever defeated it will become the next boss with more health. I hope that you all have an excellent time beating each other up in the chat. That came out weird, but yeah, you get the idea. Also, on the subject of followers, we are 2 followers away from our follower giveaway. We are at 198 out of the 200. Remember, once we hit that goal, one of our lucky followers will be getting the opportunity to make a custom Hero Forge mini that will be painted on our show. Also, really quick, we would like to do our monthly charity shout-out. So this month, the month of September, we are shouting out the Ocean Cleanup Project. This is a non-profit organization that is working very hard to both clean up the horrible pollution that is in the that is in the oceans, as well as stopping it at its source. This is an amazing group. Highly recommend looking into them. The links to all of their information is in the widget below. Also, finally, on the subject of the month, it is our birthday month here at the Adventurers Pack. We are coming up to the end of September. We still have our birthday giveaway, which I'm going to go ahead and show you all here. We're giving away these awesome custom inspiration tokens courtesy of Lachlan's Loot Library. The giveaway on our Twitch channel here has already happened. Once again, congratulations to Frumpy Space Princess for winning those. But the giveaways on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube are still live until October 1st. So if you want a chance to win those, go ahead, head over there to pick those up. Unfortunately, the giveaway is only for the continental US, but if you're outside of the US or you want to guarantee getting a set of those, you can head on over to our Patreon, where you can pick up a set if you join at the Adventurer Pack or higher. And also, a big thank you to all of our patrons. You guys are amazing. We love you all. Really quick, going ahead to answer a quick question in the chat. Yes, Manic Pixie travels. So I believe that gifting subs will also work for dealing damage to the chat boss. I'm 90% sure this is something new to us. So if it doesn't work, well, we will yell at Twitch. For all of you who are new here, a reminder that all bits that are donated are going towards items for our players. Currently, we are aiming for a +1 rapier for Fess. I think that's everything. I think I've done all of the... Yep, that's it. So, with that being said, players, are you ready to continue on into the Gauntlet?
So very ready.
All right. Then, with that, let's go ahead and dive on in. When last we met our players, they had defeated the Hippogriff, Tiger, Lion, and Harpy at the cliffside. And with the defeat of the creatures, the ground is pulled away from you, as you have come to now remember from the Gauntlet combat. And suddenly you find yourselves landing in a very warm cave system. You can see the flowing lava to your left and to your right. And now, with Crom no longer by your side, being rejoined by Vomm Stigabashi. And up ahead of you, you can see a creature that you've seen their kin before. Seems to be made out of machine parts, a creature of clockwork. You can see a Quadron. This one is a cube shape with large wings spouting out from its back, and it seems to be wielding a longbow. It seems to be chatting with, well, not maybe having a full conversation with, but interacting with a creature that you can see a bipedal, looks almost like a large lizard type creature, but something is wrong with its flesh, and you can see that mushrooms and other spore-like entities are growing out of it. This is a Quagoth spore servant. In addition to that, you can see some fiends that are entering into this field. Let me just go ahead and bring them all up. To your left, you can see a small winged creature that is in red with having some horns growing out of it. You can see an imp. At the top, far north to your east, yeah, that's east, you can see what appears to be, it almost looks like an insect of some sorts, an oversized ant with some rather sharp-looking claws. This is a Thry-Keen, and at the very bottom you can see a much spikier-looking something or other from the underplanes. You can see a Quasit. So, with the field ahead of you, we are back into it. Fess, you are up, and before you do anything, I would like to give a big old thank you to Fire Garnet for subscribing once again. Thank you for that Amazon Prime subscription. This is your 4th month. Fire Garnet Snake, it is so great to have you here. All right, so Fess, you're up, but before anything can happen, Leoric has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Fess. So we're going to start things off as we are quite used to at this point, spinning the wheel of chaos. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, well, let's find out. Resistance. Fess, you are now resistant to all damage for the next 3 turns.
Even if you can hit me, I will keep coming back. Yes.
Leoric, thank you very much for that. That is going to start things off very nicely. So, for the 3rd time for me to say this now, Fess, you're up. What would you like to do?
Alright, well, I'm pretty impressed that we've got demonic and devilish fiends here, but I'm not impressed by them. I hate all things mushrooms, because they really freaked me out after the last mushroom incident, so let me make sure I can actually get there real quick. Yes. Well within poking range. I'm going to go right here, up to this mushroom fellow. Right there. And I'm going to pull out my rapier and attack him forthwith.
All right, attacking him forthwith with your rapier. Go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
Well, that a 17 hits, Gauntlet Master.
A 17 will hit the Quagoth Spore Servant. That's going to be a mouthful to keep on saying, but I'm going to do it anyway. So go ahead and roll damage, please, as you attack with your rapier.
Hey, you know what? Anything that torches you, Gauntlet Master. All right. Oh, yes. That is very, very good. That is going to be 12 for maximum damage.
Nice. All right, so 12 points of piercing damage to the Spore Servant.
Want to just get him right through some of those spores. Just right in the jaw somewhere, hopefully, where something's sprouting out. Just vengeance against spores, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, and as all that is happening, let me see here.
Oh, how long am I resistant for also, Gauntlet Master, one more time?
You are resistant for 3 turns.
Delightful.
Alrighty. Why am I having such a hard time clicking on this creature? There we go.
Enemy, he's cursed now.
It is. You guys have you have destroyed the technology of the Gauntlet Master. Congratulations, you've won the Gauntlet. All right, so that is 12 points of piercing damage to the Spore Servant as you stab into it. Very nicely done. Anything else from you, Fess?
That'll do it.
That'll do it. All right. That is going to bring us first to the Quasit. which is going to come right on over to you here, Fess. And it is going to... Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this is a
I don't like
tiny
that.
creature. Oh man, it's got some cool abilities that I'm sitting here going, wait, do I have the...
Find out all about these abilities in our alternative series, The Bestiary, Monster Manual A to Z.
You sure can. That's right, James. If you head over to our YouTube channel, you can learn all about all kinds of devils and demons.
We talk about them for a while.
A very long while. Do you know how much of the book is in the D section? Do you know how long we spent on demons, devils, and dragons? It was such a long time. Go check it out.
Welcome
We'll tell you all about
To the
Quadron.
D section.
The D. In
All right.
Dungeons and Dragons, the D section is law.
So as this tiny fiend...
Sorry.
As this tiny
However
fiend
it is, however
comes up
it
to you, Fess, you can see that it moves forward and it begins to shapeshift into, I don't have the art for it, but a giant centipede.
Gross.
And it is going to attack you with its mandibles. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
A 20 does not hit the shield of Kelemvor, foolish Quagoth.
Oh, a 20 does not hit the shield of Kelemvor. As it scurries up to you, you are able to jump back away from it. That's going to be it for the Quagoth. However, that then is going to bring us to the Imp, who, from where it's going to go ahead and fly on over to you here, and it is going to attempt to attack you with the stinger that you now see at the back of its tail. And because you are flanked, it is going to get advantage, but that is only a 17 to hit, which is also not going to hit the shield of Kelemvor. That's going to do it for the Imp and the Quagoth, which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
Right. Seeing my friend surrounded, but doing okay. I'm going to try to make it so she's not fully surrounded. And I'm going to attack this one here. Oh, that's not working. There we go. That one with my frost.
All right, attacking that one in the far back with your frost. Go ahead and roll an attack for me, please.
Ah, that definitely misses. 4 plus... yeah. 10.
A 10, yes. Unfortunately, your ray of frost goes a little wide and hits the wall behind the Thryken. Anything else from you, Lilith?
Oh, that didn't work, but you know what? I'll try to give my friend some friendship. I will move there.
Very nice.
Like,
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to the Quadron, who is, with its, it's going to back up and attempt, so it flies back using its wings and pulls out its longbow, and is going to use its multi-attack to make, oh sorry, not longbow, it's actually just a short bow, but it is going to make 4 attacks against Fess with its short bow. First one is a 12 to hit, then an 18 to
No.
hit. No, that's not going to do. And nothing higher than that 18 as Fess, 4 arrows come flying at you. All of them just go wide. But that is going to do it for the Quadron, which is then going to bring us to the Thryken. Thrykreen, which is...
ours for us.
Yes, it's got the distance. It is
And it
going to
going,
give
though.
its
And it
imp
goes.
friend some friendship as well, and it's going to use its multi-attack first to make a bite attack at you, Lilith, and that is going to be, well, yips. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
It hits.
All right, so that is going to be 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Alright, let's use a different die. That is a 17.
17, very nice. So as it bites into you, can feel your muscles begin to tense up, but you're able to shake it off. It is then going to hit you then with its claw, and that is going to be a 19 to hit.
It hits.
All right, that is going to be 8 points of piercing damage, or sorry, slashing damage as it cuts into you with its claws.
Okay. That's okay.
And that is going to do it for the Thri-Kreen, which is going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
Yeah, seeing the barrage of arrows coming at my friends from that robotic creature in the back, I'm going to rush into the fray just nearby the magma to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet here. And I'm going to hurl my spear at the Quadron in the back of the room.
Alrighty, chucking your spear at the Quadron. Let's see that attack roll.
That will be... Oh, it's cut. Natural 20!
Nice!
Yes!
Off to an excellent start. Alrighty, so the spear goes... Its attack is true, and it hits it right in the center. Let's see that damage.
I wind up, I send it through. It's 11 points of piercing damage, GM.
Ooh, 11 points. Very nice. Yeah, that was rough for it. Anything else for you, Lontil?
I think I'll end my turn there.
All right, that is then going to bring us to the Quagoth Spore Servant, who is going to stay where it is with Fess attacking it. It is going to start coming at you. It is going to use its multi-attack to make 2 claw attacks. Ooh, that first one is a 24 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, nope, 24 definitely. I'm a holy warrior of Kelemvor, but a 24 is still enough. Not that
All right.
dancing.
That's going to be 8 points of slashing damage on that one.
Ow, ow, okay.
But then its second attack is going to be a 16 to hit, which is not going to do it for the Shield of Kelemvor, is it?
No, sir.
All right, so that's going to do it for the Spore Servant, which then brings us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
Right, I'm going to move up to here. I'm going to form the conga line of death to give my friends some flanking his friendship his advantage. And while I'm there, I use my action to cast Bless at 2nd level upon myself and all of my allies.
Excellent.
Put that little D4
And that being my action, I don't really have anything else I can use for my bonus action, so that's about it for my turn.
Alrighty. Let me see here. I'm being reminded. It looks as though... Yes, so a big old thank you to Crom the Crusher for for redeeming Adrenaline Surge, first saying that it was for Crom, but instead it is for Lilith. And also, I believe we had... what was that, Fess?
I just remembered I'm resistant to damage.
Yes, you are resistant to damage, so go ahead and take half of that. And we had somebody in one of our past shows pull something up to ask, hey, what is this? And attempt to give somebody something. Let's see here. Well, Fess, that is going to bring you up. You are next at the round. What would you like to do?
Having remembered that I am resistant and thus just instantly healing, it's really great. You should really try just remembering that all the time. You know, I'm heading off this conga line, and I really do want it to head this way. So let's just keep getting this mushroom person out of my way. Can't dance further till he's gone.
All right.
That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Ooh, a
Even
25.
without- 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely going to do it for the Spore Servant.
No rhythm.
It seems to be
Alright.
a little sluggish with everything that's growing out of it. So go ahead and roll damage. That's going to hit it.
That's going to be 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage to the Spore
The
Servant.
piercing
Very
variety,
nice.
very importantly.
All right. Anything else from you, Fess?
I can't keep dancing until people die, so I'm going to stay right here.
All right. That is.
Really quick, Gauntlet Master, something's happening with my internet. I'm going to be right back, but don't worry, I'm still here to defend.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to, well, the Quagoth, who is looking down on Fess. Actually, they're both looking down on Fess. So we're going to get some attacks in on Fess while she's away. Hopefully we can hit her. And that's going to be 15. Nope, that's not going to do it there. For the Quagoth, as it attempts to attack in its giant centipede form, we're then going to come in at the Imp, who is going to attempt once again to sting Fess, and that is a natural 20 on my die. Oh, thank goodness for the resistance that Fess has going on.
Did that big beastie hit me?
No, the small beastie hit you, Fess. The Imp got a natural 20 on its sting attack.
Well, luckily I'm resistant, you silly goose. Okay.
So that's 9 points of piercing damage, halved to 4. And
Okay,
I am
okay.
going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Can do. That's with bless. Very good. Thank you, Grumsh. I'll hail Grumsh. Yes. I'm going to use an adrenaline surge.
Okay.
Much better. That's going to be 23.
23. Oh yeah, you definitely succeed on that one.
You mean he doesn't have a 23 con save at this point in Challenge Rating 1, Gauntlet Master?
So
Alright.
you only take 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
However, that's also then halved down to 1 because of your resistance. So take 1 additional damage, and that is going to do it.
This is the best chaos. I love it. Okay.
That's going to do it for the Imp, which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
As much as I want to hit the things next to me, I am going to pull out a healing potion and quaff it.
Alrighty.
Uh, 7 points.
7 points of healing towards Lilith. Very nice. It all helps.
It all helps. No longer in single digits. And that is it. I hold
And
up
that's
my
gonna do
shield. Say, try again.
All right. That is then going to bring us to the Quadron, who is not going to be trying again on you, but he is going to be trying again on Fess. So the 4 arrows coming at you. That first one is a 14, which isn't going to do it. An 18, also not going to do it. A 16, and a 15. Fess, you're impossible to hit, and it's amazing.
Quadron doesn't want it enough. Try harder.
And actually, with all that, it is going to
Oh. Try harder, please.
fly
Please,
around here. And that's going to be its turn, which is then going to bring us to the Thrycreen. The Thrycreen. I will, by the end of this fight, get its name right.
I
Which,
too have always struggled with pronouncing whatever the hell that thing is called.
the big ant, which I know it's not, but it kind of looks like it. Yeah, it's going to use its multi-attack on Lilith. So that first bite is going to be a 14 to hit.
It misses.
All right, so the bite does not go through, and then its claws. Ooh. That is a 23 to hit on that one.
Oh, that definitely hits.
But luckily, that's only 3 points of slashing damage coming at you from the claws. So still doing okay there. And that's going to do it for the Thrycreen, which is then going to bring us to Lontil. Yep, Lontil, you are up.
Corey has evaded and is all the way on the other side of the content line. I'm going to advance to the middle of the fray, up to here.
All right.
For my bonus action, I would like to weave my hands in the air. A nice little spark of green energy flushes from that onto my friend Lilith, and I'm going to cast Healing Word as my bonus action.
Ooh, all right, very nice.
Then, so that's going to be not bad. 5 points of healing to you, Lilith. And then for my action, I would like to I'd like to draw my scimitar, and for my action, attack the flying imp here.
All right, going after the
Middle.
imp, go ahead and roll the attack for me.
So with the scimitar slicing through the air, that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Ooh, a 19 will hit the imp. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That is going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, very nicely done. 6 points of slashing damage coming to the little flying devil I didn't want to say devil if it's a demon. It's very specific. But yes, the little flying devil. You are able to cut right into it. Anything else from you, Lontil?
Gauntlet master.
Exactly. We
With
can't
the
be mixing
casting
up
of
our
that
fiends.
spell, you see a little dull to the sigil on Lontil's shield as the last of the magic is used for the day.
Okay. All right. Well, that is then going to bring us to the Quagoth Spore Servant, who is going to continue its bombardment against Fess here, and that first one is going to be an 18 to hit. I gotta get that 21, and that's not gonna do it. How many attacks have come across you, Fess, and you've just shrugged most of them off? That's gonna do it.
You hit me. Why?
That's gonna do it
Twice
for
in
the
10
Spore
shots.
Servant, which is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
I'm going to skirt around this ant-man, and I'm going to reach out, clasp Lilith by the shoulder, and cast a first level Cure Wounds.
All right.
So, Lilith, you regain. Alright, that's not bad, that's not bad, that's not bad. You get 8 points of healing.
She's back.
And once again, nothing I can do for a bonus action that would be helpful nor appropriate. I'm going to stay where I am.
All
Oh,
right.
Can
no,
you
actually.
inappropriate things on your bonus action?
Oh, I absolutely can. Actually, I am going to use the remainder of my movement to go back to where I was. Actually,
All right.
rejoin the conga line of death.
The imp is going to take an attack of opportunity against you for doing that, but with a 2 on the die, it's not going to be anywhere near being able to hit you. Which is going to bring us then to Fess. What would you like to do?
I really, really am set on dancing forward here. So we've set this all up. We need to keep going. So I'm going to continue to attack the Quagoth.
All right, attacking the Spore Servant.
Yeah, that. Yep, I know how to pronounce all the words. You bet. That's cocked. Would have been great, but that's going to be a 16 to hit.
A 16 does hit the Spore Servant. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Mighty huzzas for Kelemvor and a Grumsh, which helped me with a 1 on that bless. Okay, that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
Nice, 7 points of piercing damage as you enter into the flesh of this creature. You can see that as you pull your rapier out, some pus comes out with the blade. It looks as though this creature, though sluggish, it looks like it's actually been dead and has been animated by all of this, the spores coming out of it, and it looks hardy. And
This is awful, and I hate it.
all right.
Anything with undead mushrooms? Nope, not for Fess. Nope.
Anything else from you, Fess?
I can't dance. This line is just dancing in a straight place. So no, I'm just gonna stay right here. Just I got one more turn here. So
All right.
Let's good.
That's going to bring us to the closet. And now that I have finally remembered that, and also thank you to chat for reminding me that in one of our last shows, a new follower had redeemed Sabotage, having no idea what that was. So we're going to go ahead and apply that to this closet's attack here, making it a straight roll because Fess is flanked. And with a 10, that is just not going to do anything whatsoever. However, the imp is not affected by that and is going to... nope, that is going to be a 13 to hit. Imp is unable to pierce through the shield of Kelemvor, which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Oh, Lilith, it looks as though the Discord has done the horrible thing with your microphone. So we're just going to be here hanging out. We hope to hear your voice once again shortly. Oh no, I think I can't hear James either. Can I just not hear anyone?
Hello?
Oh, now we can
Hey.
hear it. We can hear you, Gary. Now we can hear
Yes, everyone's back.
Now we're back.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Working really hard, so we're glad to be here.
All right.
I just felt like my microphone, apparently.
So Lilith, you are up. What would you like to do?
All right. I was gonna say, in order to help out my friend over there who is surrounded, I am going to stab this guy with my rapier.
All right, going ahead and stabbing this guy with your rapier. I missed the ping. Is it the ant or the imp?
The one with wings.
All right, the imp. Cool.
That's a 15.
All
I'm
right.
gonna use adrenaline surge.
Okay. An adrenaline surge on that. At the moment, everyone but Fess has 2. Fess has 1.
Good.
That's also a 15. So 15.
All right. Well, a 15 does hit, so go ahead and roll damage on the imp. And as you are rolling that damage, also to let you all know that Lontil, Lilith, and Fess also all have a point of inspiration at your disposal.
Fantastic. Oh, question. Do we
Yes.
still have... What do we use Bless on again?
Bless was from Vomm, and that should be up for a minute. So you roll a d4, and you add that to your attack roll.
Okay, so I
and
did not do
Or
that.
saving throw.
Yes.
I'll do that next time. All right, that is 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage as this imp is fluttering through the air, jabbing at Fess repeatedly with its stinging tail. You are able to catch it right through the chest and skewer it on your rapier as it falls to the ground, dead.
Fantastic. I was not thrilled with it hitting me or my friend. I'm just gonna turn, shield up, and rapier out, ready for the one behind me.
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to the Thry-Kreen, who is going to continue its attack against you, Lilith. However, now that the imp is gone, it does not have advantage, which is great, because that is going to be an 8 to hit.
It misses.
Its second attack is a 12 to hit.
Yeah, I think that also misses.
All right, so with the Thry-Kreen unable to do anything, the Quadron is going to fly back up here and seeing a whole new range of targets, it is going to unleash its arrows upon Lontil. The first one being an 11 to hit.
Okay, I see you.
All right, second one being a 15 to hit.
Just barely grazes my cheek, but no dice.
All right, and the third one is also a 15, unable to hit. The fourth one, however, is a 21 to hit.
This one catches me in the side.
All right, so that is going to be 8 points of piercing damage as the fourth arrow catches you right in your side. It's happy that it's finally able to meet its mark on something. That is going to do it for the Quadron, which is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
Well, it seems that I've made myself an enemy. I would like to turn about face. My scimitar still drawn. I would like to rush into its face, pin it against the wall, and make my attack.
Ooh, very nicely done. Rushing up to the Quadron. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
That is a 17 plus 1 to bring it to a 21 total. I'm pretty sure that's going to dig into its little robotic cylinder there.
Oh yeah, 21 total is going to hit it. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That will be 7 points of slashing damage as I go for the heart.
7 points of slashing damage as you aim for the mechanical heart of this creature. It is looking rough. Anything else from you, Lontil?
No, I just want to snarl and snap in its face. You are my target now.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to the Quagoth Spore Servant, who, seeing all this happening... Oh... Yeah, no, it's super dumb. It's going to stay where it is and keep attacking you, Fess. That is going to be a 15 to hit, or no, 17 to hit on the first one, which isn't going to do it. But the 23 for its second attack is looking a little bit more like it.
Yeah, that's a spicy undead attack. Let's take it.
So that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage coming at you from the Spore Servant. And as that is coming in, you feel a rush of adrenaline coming at you because Spoonkins has redeemed Adrenaline Surge for both Fess and Lilith. So you've both got, you're both up to 2.
Thank you, Spoonkins.
My last turn of resistance is that 7.
It is
Already have.
halved down to 3.
Delightful. All right.
All right, and that's going to do it for the Quagoth, which is then going to bring us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up, Fess. You're on deck.
I think it's hammer time. I'm going to draw it and try and smack this chitinous creature in the back of its head.
Very nice. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Okay, that'll be a 23.
Ooh, a 23 is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Lovely. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. Very nicely done. As you crack into the side of this, you can see that part of its outer shell cracks, but it's still there.
For my bonus action, I am going to expend 1 use of my War Priest feature and crack it in the back of its head with my hammer again.
Very nice. All right, so going for a double whammy.
There'll be a non-natural 20.
Oh, that will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. Very nicely done. Oh wow, that's okay. It's still up and about, but you can see it's looking like, whoa, that was fun. Anything else from you, Vomm? I mean, that was a lot, but anything else?
I focus on the beauty of the mucus creeping out from below the cracked plates of its skull.
Nice. Alrighty, and with that, we are back up to Fess. What would you like to do?
Well, I am going to note that if Vomm keeps saying hammer time, we really need to get him gold pants. And considering we're pretty much all of us blue right now, I think it's really going to be very fashionable. But
New goal.
after I make fashion comments, I'm going to continue attacking my quarry, which is in fact this Quagoth.
Alright, continuing on with the Quagoth. Go ahead.
And I do feel a little bit weaker now. My resistance has faded.
Has faded. It has indeed. Also, what a great opening for a Chaos Wheel, right?
I know. Solid chaos.
It never goes that well.
I am going to use an adrenaline surge to reroll.
Alright, go ahead and re-roll that d20.
That is what we want. That's going to be a 25 to hit this.
25 will hit the Spore Servant. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
I'm going to smite that thing straight to Kelemvor with 8 damage. 8 damage.
Points of damage to the Spore Servant. Ooh, okay, you can actually see it's beginning to look a little beat up. Still standing, but a little beat. Anything else from you, Fess?
Look in the eye and say, I will find your weak points, every single one, and that'll do it.
All right, as you look at it in the eye, you can see that one of its eyes is looking right at you. The other one is just hanging, like all the musculature has done nothing to it, and it's just... all right, that is then going to bring us to... Well, the imp's dead, so we've got the Quagoth, who is going to attack you in its giant centipede form, and that is a poor thing. A 9 to hit. Boo to you, Quagoth. Why don't you just...
I just stare at it as I sidestep it.
Yep. It,
You're in
however...
the combo anyway.
Nope, it is also super stupid. So it's going to stay where it is, which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
Alright. Saying that this one has been hit a couple times with a hammer, I'm gonna try stabbing it with my rapier.
All right. Smash, stab, smash, smash, stab, smash, stab. We can get like a beat going here.
Natural 20!
Natural 20 is going to hit. I mean, obviously. Go ahead and roll that damage as you spin around and right into its core.
It was a crumb.
Oh.
So, that is 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points of
Oh no,
piercing.
wait! I gotta double it. So 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points. Oh, I'm so sorry.
A significant difference.
As you spin around and you stab into it, you feel the connection, like, yes! And you see that you just got one of its protrusions on its arm. It still hurt it, but, oh, man, I'm so sorry, Lilith. All right, anything else from you?
Still damage. Damage is damage.
That's
And
true,
I just kind
damage
of
is damage.
yell and say, I'll get you next time.
You can hear it kind of clacking.
Ugh.
All right, that is then going to bring us to it. And it is going to keep attacking you, Lilith, and that is going to be a 15 to hit for its bite. But a 21 to hit for its claw.
Yes.
All right, so that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage as it cuts into you.
All right. It's okay.
All right, and then we've got the Quadron up here at the top, who now that it is being forced to get into melee combat, you can see that its bow actually folds up into its arm, and it creates a couple of fists, and so it's gonna punch at you, Lontil. And that first punch is going to be 12 to hit, and the second is an 8 to hit. So it has this really cool moment of transforming, and then just and flails wildly. That's going to do it for the Quadron, which is then going to bring us to Lontil. How would you like a rebuttal?
Oh yes, you know it. Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and stab with my scimitar.
It's only good to have a rebuttal if he yells, "Take that!"
I'm going to use an adrenaline surge to re-roll that die.
Alrighty.
I'm going to use my last adrenaline surge to re-roll that die.
As the adrenaline, and again.
There we go, finally. I can feel the surge through my veins as a 21 connects to the Quadron.
A 21 will hit the Quadron as Lontil, just all of her adrenaline courses through. Go ahead and roll damage.
That would be another 7 points of slashing damage.
Another 7 points of slashing damage. Very nice. Yeah, and that's actually enough to do it. As you slash into the Quadron, you actually cut it from one corner to the other, creating a couple of rather nice triangles that as they fall to the side, you can see the whole body begin to disintegrate, that by the time it hits the ground, it is nothing but dust.
Excellent.
All right.
I would then like to... I think this giant centipede is the next most threatening thing in the room, so I'm going to use my movement to come here and have some friendship with my friend.
All right. That is... All right. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
All right. That is then going to bring us to... the Quagoth Spore Servant. And as that is happening, Spoonkins has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Lontil. Lontil, you can feel that adrenaline coming back at you. The Quagoth Spore Servant is going to attack Fess for that first attack, which isn't going to do anything. But that second attack is going to be a natural 20. Ooh, that's going to be 13 points of slashing damage, Fess, as it comes into you.
That was a habanero pepper. Okay.
Yeah, that's a spicy. And as that is happening, Zagmeister has...
How much was that?
that was 13 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool story.
That's
Do you
gonna
still have
do it.
resistance, or is that ended?
That has gone. The last turn was the last one. As all that is happening, Zagmeister has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Fess and Lontil. And also, there's a lot of people in the audience, but I would just like to let our players know Mr. Awesome is in the audience. It's been a while since we've seen him, so I just want to say a quick hello to Mr. Awesome.
First
Alrighty.
name Mr., last name Awesome.
Absolutely. And that is then going to finish it for the Quagoth Spore Servant, which is going to bring us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
All right. Yeah, okay. I'm going to move round to here, which will invite an attack of opportunity.
It will indeed. And that's going to be... that's a 21 to hit.
Oh, just hits.
All right, that is going to be 3 points of piercing damage as it bites into you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
No problem. Constitution saving throw.
Very hot.
90.
19, you are more than fine. You can feel your muscles tense up, but you've been in tougher situations and you shrug it off.
Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. I cast Cure Wounds on Fess.
All right.
Thank you. That saves me having to chomp on a potion. Thank you.
Chomp on a potion.
You are going to regain, yes, maximum healing. That will be 11 points.
Whoa!
Maximum. Thank you.
Let me just say,
Maximum is so maximum.
Fess, I'm picturing you taking like a potion bottle and biting into it, and like, sure, you heal 6 points of health, but you take 2 points of piercing damage as the shards of glass just cut into your face.
That's how the shield of Kelemvor do. Okay, you just gotta bear with it. The pain is part of death and life.
So, after a critical heal, as Zagmeister puts it, Vomm Stigabashi, anything else from you?
Nah, I'm done.
Alrighty, that is then going. Wait, what? GM, roll a d4. Agent of. Lachlan has redeemed Agent of Chaos and is demanding that I roll a d4. Oh, I get it now. I get it. To see who. Lachlan, that is devious of you. Oh,
Whoa,
man.
chaos on chaos.
You sneaky little bastard.
I like it. It's like, are you just redeeming that to tell me what to do? I don't know what's going on here.
Chaos.
But that Wheel of Chaos is going to be on Lontil, so we are going to go ahead and spin it round and round, and let's see what happens to our druid friend. Do-do-do.
It was
Something good.
Remind everyone.
In and out!
Okay.
Lontil, you are now under the effects of Blink. Sweet.
Yes!
Let me pull this up.
Burgers, it's
This
also
is the
us.
first time for me.
Alrighty, so as this is being cast on you, at the end of each of your turns, I will need you to roll a d20, and from there, we will talk. Okay, let's see. That was Vomm. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up, and before anything can happen, Crom the Crusher has redeemed Agent of Chaos for the next player to roll a natural 20 or a natural 1.
Remember this.
This is fun. Chat, I like what you guys are doing. You're getting creative. I love it.
Oh man.
Okay, so Fess, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, first I'll offer a high five to Vomm. See, Phil, high five. High five.
Vomm does not high five as much as he just directly punches your palm.
I respect that. That works. I'm here for it. This is what friendship is. Okay, that Quagoth made me really mad, and now that I don't have to heal myself, I can spend more time smiting him. And I'm going to come beat up. Does this undead monstrosity look, Gauntlet Master?
It's looking rough.
I want to kill it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. I want it to die.
Oh, okay. Using your inspiration.
All right. Cool story. That's going to be 27 to hit.
27 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Delightful. Oh, that die went all the way across the room there. Oh, crap. All right, that's going to be 5 points of piercing damage. And I just kind of let out a long sigh as I realized I just didn't go in as deep as I wanted it to.
It really did not, and unfortunately, the Spore Servant is still standing. It's oozing quite a bit of ichor, but it is still up and about. Fess, anything else from you?
What's the gyroscope?
All right, that is then going to bring us to the closet, and seeing everything going on, it is going to use its action to become invisible.
Oh!
Boo!
Boo!
And that
Excuse you.
is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
Alright, gonna try to finish off this bugger behind me and stab it with my rapier.
Okay, finishing off the bugger behind you, stabbing at it with your rapier.
Alright, so that is a soft 20.
A soft 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, 10 points of piercing damage. Yeah, that is enough to do it. You pulling the rapier out from the bit that you just grazed, you stab it right through the face. And that it goes down.
All right. And
Nicely
then
done.
I am going to use my movement to create friendship.
Using your movement to create friendship. We all love some friendship here. Very nice. All right. Well, that is then going to bring us to... well, they're dead. So that's then going to bring us to... the Spore Servant. No, that's going to bring us to Lontil. You are up. What would you like to do?
Yes, unfortunately, I can no longer see the intended target of my attack. So, I think I would like to... I'll move here,
Okay.
and I would like... I'm going to try to attack it where I think I saw it disappear from.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Are you throwing a spear at it, or?
No, I'm using my scimitar. I am going to spend a point of inspiration, though, on this attack.
Okay. Yeah, so because of that, I'll say it's going to be a straight roll.
Yeah, thank you. I do get Bless, so this is going to hopefully help guide my blade. Nope, that is a natural 1.
A natural 1 is not going to hit, and as that happens, a giant wheel falls out of the sky. Round and round it goes. What happens to Lontil?
Come on.
Eiffel 65, which...
No, Officially.
I'm already blue.
How many of you... Lilith is not blue. Everyone else is blue. Is Crom blue?
Yeah.
No.
No, Crom's green.
blue.
Lontil was already
Wait,
blue, I thought.
Crom, you're in the chat. Did you get hit with a... Crom is not blue. He has not been hit with Eiffel 65. I believe Lontil actually had been hit with Eiffel 65. Is that correct?
Lontil was already blue.
Wait, does she become more blue?
So, Lontil...
You become navy?
Yes,
Uh,
GM.
Like bright blue to navy blue?
Your scales revert back to their natural color.
Oh!
Sweet. I like that.
That's how we become that blue?
Guys, we found a cure. Guys,
No need for greater estimation. Just throw it up to chaos. So that'll finish my turn with that puny attack. I will roll my d20 for the blink spell.
Alrighty.
I love this being the blue team.
You just wanted everyone to be blue.
That's an 18, GM.
An 18, I believe. Let me make sure. Yeah, you blink out of existence and you appear on. You are on the ethereal plane, so you can see everything, but you can't interact with it all. But you are allowed to move. You are not affected by gravity.
Does this reveal the invisible creature by chance?
It does not.
Okay. Yeah, then invisibly, I think I would like to... I'll move here.
Okay.
And then I'll finish my...
All
I think I
right.
can invincible thing.
That is then going to bring us to the Quagoth Spore Servant that is going to keep on going at Fess. And that first attack is going to, both of them, is a 12 to hit. Not going to do anything there, which is then bringing us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up. Fess, you are on deck. And yeah, oh, okay, yep, that's it. Fess, or Vomm, you're up. Fess, you're on deck.
That invisible thing.
alright. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
Instantly gold pants appear on him. I'm sorry, it has to be that way.
19.
19 does hit the Spore Servant. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please, as you crack into it.
10 bludgeoning damage.
10 points of bludgeoning damage is enough to crush the spores that were controlling the brain of this corpse as it falls to the ground, once again, lifeless.
As I do, I simply raise my hammer to the sky and go, "For Grumsh and risotto!"
With the praises that be, that is going to bring us to Fess. And before I say anything, a quick welcome to Lazy Gothy, who has just entered our chat.
Hooray!
Hello.
All right, Fess, what would you like to do?
Okay, is this an action? Oh, it is. But you know what? No one else can see it. So I'm going to take a quick second and...
All right, and as you are doing that, a quick thank you to Mr. Awesome for the 20 bits. Thank you so very much. And also, you've just dealt, bam, 20 points of damage to us, the current chat boss.
It will not be us, and it will be grand. Alright, and also thank you for my rapier. So, I'll close my eyes and then open them, and with a quick crackle of dark gray energy, I cast Divine Sense, and I would like to know where that creature is, please.
You would like to know, so... Yeah, yeah, you're just gonna see exactly where it is. All right, so you can see, it's right there.
Inside where? There. Cool, cool. Alright. Well, that was my action, but I am going to, with my movement, just turn about face, walk right here, and go, "Hey, friends! Right here. In case you're wondering. Please hit it. It is literally right there. literally right here." And that's
All right, and as that is happening, a big old thank you to Zagmeister for the 20 bits as well, saying, "Hit it again!" So thank you for that. That's another 20 points of damage to us, and also heading towards Fess's Rapier, and then to Crom the Crusher for the 10 bits. And, you know, if it's a player, all you're doing is embezzling, and now it just hurts a little bit more because you're punching us in the face. But... okay, that is then going to bring us to the Quagoth, who, Fess, as you approach it, it sees you see it, and it's just gonna go, and it's gonna use its scare ability to attempt to scare you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
If this works, I'm going to be so very disappointed.
I really want this
Just
to
a
work.
reminder, you have a D4 to add to this.
Thank you, Grown. Oh, you know, I'm going to use a point of adrenaline. Use that adrenaline, sir.
Yep, everyone's got 2 points of adrenaline.
Good. I'm going to use a point of adrenaline, sir.
That's the sound I like.
As Fess sees this creature that does the best scare job it can do, is like, wait. As that is happening,
No, that's going to be 21. Okay.
21. Yes, you succeed. You look at this thing, you're like, am I scared? No, I'm not scared of it.
I refuse to be scared of something this big. I'm the shield of freaking Kelemvor.
Also, a big old thank you to Manic Pixie Travel for gifting the tier 1 sub to Legally Blind Lurker. Legally Blind Lurker, welcome to the tavern. Pull up a chair. It's great to have you here. And also, thank you, Manic Pixie Travel, for the total of 23 gifted subs this month. My gosh, we love you so much.
Oh.
Dang!
Yeah,
How much love?
so much love. Alrighty.
Love you.
Well, and because the Quagoth used its scare ability, it is no longer invisible, which brings it to... Oh, and Mr. Awesome, thank you for the gifted sub to Fate Fate Akaternia? Yes, Fate.
Academia?
I remember
Yeah,
you from our...
showed up in the Dialect game.
Oh yeah, from Dialect!
So,
Delighted to see you
welcome.
again. This is a very different game. Thank you for being here.
that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
Alright.
And
Now
then
that
Lontil, you are on deck, and Vomm, you're in the hole because everything else is dead.
Alright. Now that I see the thing reappear, I go, oh wait, what? Ah! Fine. I go over here, I stab him with my rapier. Say, "Stop
All right,
running
going
away."
over there and stabbing it with your rapier, and at advantage because friendship.
Oh, good for that, because that was a 3. Then that was a natural 1. Do I have an adrenaline surge?
You do. You've got.
Hey, I'm gonna use an adrenaline surge.
All right, feeling that adrenaline surge.
I have another one.
You do have another adrenaline surge if you want to.
I just rolled 3 natural 1s.
What?
I'm just gonna get a different dice. Let's try
Beg
this
pardon, Lilith. Sorry, I was sneezing. I missed your catastrophic failure.
No, don't tell me that was a 4th. Don't tell me that was a 4th.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Let's see. I get out of 4 to that. There may be something. Oh, okay, this is getting better. That's
Okay.
18. Plus 5. Okay, that's good. It's 18.
18. 18 is enough to do it. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please. After advantage and 2 adrenaline surges. While that is happening, thank you to Crom the Crusher for gifting a tier 1 sub to our community. And welcome to Egaline. Egaline, welcome to the tavern. Pull up a chair. It's great to have you.
And that is 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage to the Quasit. Very nicely done. All I'm going to say is that's the first damage that this thing has been dealt, and it's already looking very beat up.
Great! Awesome! Using all my adrenaline at least did something. Now, kill it!
That is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up. Vomm, you are on deck.
Yes, I would like to reappear from the ethereal plane here,
Brilliant.
and I would like to appear screaming at the top of my lungs, charging straight forward for this devil. Just scimitar straight out in front of me, and I would like to just use the straight run to make my attack.
All right, rolling straight at them. Go ahead and roll that attack. As that is happening, Spoonkins has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Lilith. Zagmeister has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Lilith. And to answer Crom's question, the natural 1 was already redeemed and it was given to Lontil.
I'm going to use 1 adrenaline surge to reroll that die.
All right, and Spoonkins has also redeemed an adrenaline surge for Fess.
With Bless, that is going to bring it to a 15 to hit.
A 15 does hit the Quasit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That will be 8 points of slashing damage.
8 points of slashing damage is more than enough to do it as you cut into this little thing that it itself is starting to look terrified, but it disintegrates back into its demi-plane. Lontil, anything else on your turn?
At the end of my turn, I will roll to see what happens with Blink.
All right.
A 15.
15, you once again blink out of existence and are on the ethereal plane. And as that happens, you all feel the ground pulled out from under you, and you find yourselves in the calming area of a sanctuary. Congratulations, everyone. You have gone pretty darn far. Oh my goodness gracious. Lachlan O'Leary has gifted a tier 1 sub to the community. A big old hello to Momming Like Molly. Welcome to the tavern. Pull up a chair. It's great to see you. And that's the start of a hype train, everyone. The hype train is up. So here we go.
That does it. All right.
So
Can
as
I
that
just
is,
say,
Mhm.
before we get into the moment of the sanctuary, that coming off of our dialect stream on Wednesday, obviously culture influences language, and living in the times that we do, there needs to be a word introduced into the English lexicon to reflect the beautiful tone of voice that somebody has when they, over a Discord or Zoom call, is increasingly desperately rolling dice. just as Carrie was like, I'm going to re-roll that. I'm going to re-roll. There needs to be a word for that because it's a thing.
3 of us have just done it. 3 of us just did it.
Yep. Also, Babs, thank you so much for the 500 bits. And with that, Babs has defeated us as the chat and has become the new chat boss. So
That was fast.
everyone in the chat, you've got Babs to go after now. Thank you to Crom the Crusher for the 5 bits to go ahead and go after that. So, welcome to the sanctuary, everyone. Enjoy this moment of respite. If you have any hit dice, you can go ahead and re-roll and roll them to heal up.
I start playing my lute, or not my lute, my flute. I do not have a lute. I start playing my flute, and y'all get 1d6 extra hit
Okay.
point.
Nice.
I will roll of that. That's 1d6.
Oh, that's in my lap. 7.
You know, I'm gonna roll my last remaining hit die. 'cause
Ooh.
that-
As that is happening, a big old thank you to Zagmeister for gifting the 5 tier 1 subs. So welcome to Joe, to Magic Darkchild, to Brigolis, to Diesel 1, and to Knack 4. Welcome to the tavern. We have a table waiting for you. It's a large party. That also then brings us to the level 2 hype train. And Babs just took a pretty deep cut there, bringing their health down pretty low already.
All right. And does it tell me, Gauntlet Master, does the chat boss get harder to defeat every time?
Every single time the boss is defeated, the next one comes in with more health.
Oh boy! Oh boy! That's exciting. Oh, and are we still 2 followers away from our follower giveaway, Gauntlet Master? Will still
Yes.
listen to the lovely flute.
We are still 2 followers away from the follower giveaway. We're pretty darn there close, guys. And for anyone watching who is not following also does give deals a blow to the chat boss. So if you're liking this and are looking for an excuse.
And what is the follower giveaway right now, Gauntlet Master?
Follow giveaway is you get to design a Hero Forge mini, and we will print it and I will paint it here on the chat. And we will also buy it from you. Also, an anonymous gifter has gifted a tier 1 sub to Wakaba. So thank you, anonymous gifter. It means the world to us. Man, Babs is not going to last long as the chat boss here.
All right.
Well, I'm feeling rested. I'm feeling limber.
Oh, wait, no, this is the rest. Never mind.
I am. Just to let you all know, very low on spell slots.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm taxed.
I'm at full health, so there's that.
I have no more
Full
like,
health. I've got 1 more first level, 2 more second.
I got
You're
1
alright.
first, 1 second, and then
So, Mom's just going to wipe a couple of rooms for us. It'll be fine. It's gonna be
Yeah, it's
fine.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Also, big old thank you to Mr. Awesome for the 442 bits, the exact amount needed to defeat Babs, bringing Mr. Awesome to the next chat boss.
oh, this is
I love that. I love that. I'm going to do exactly the amount needed to win. No more, no less.
That is amazing.
That's hilarious.
All right, so
All right.
are you all ready
Well-
to continue on into the gauntlet?
Yes, let's bring
Right.
it.
All
We
right,
still got this. We have some help.
so
Yep, I'm doing okay.
Full health. I could keep hitting things all day.
with that, you step out of the front door, and the ground beneath you falls away, and you find yourself splashing down into into an ocean where you can see massive coral to your direct right and also to your left, and a large seaweed forest or kelp forest ahead of you. And in that kelp forest, you can see. You are familiar with the Quippers that you had encountered a very long while ago. However, now you see a swarm of Quippers at the very edge of the water here. Big old thank you to Crom the Crusher for the 200 bits. Crom, you embezzling glitcher you. That's the word I'm looking for. And
We love you.
before anything else can happen, Leoric has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Lilith, so we're gonna go ahead and spin that Wheel of Chaos. Round and round it goes. Unfortunately, Lontil, your blink is gone, but let's see what comes up here. Da-da-da-da-da. Lilith, you are lost. This is a negative effect.
I am lost.
You are
That sounds
lost.
pretty sad, whatever it is.
Yeah, it does.
Lilith,
Have red birds.
you are now blinded for the next 3 turns. You can see nothing. As that is happening, thank you to Lachlan O'Leary for the 500 bits, bringing us close to that hype train, and also that that boss fight is going well. So it's okay, Leoric. The wheel of chaos, she giveth and she taketh away. So
It's
first
okay.
up,
I can still hear, right?
yes, you can hear the of the water rushing by you.
That's
So
down.
with that, Fess, you're up first. What would you like to do?
You know, I would like to comment that I think we need water music for water levels. Okay, well, I will. Is this difficult terrain, Gauntlet Master?
If you don't have a swimming speed, you have half of your speed. Really quick, as you're working out what you would like to do, a big old thank you to everyone who participated in that hype train. That was amazing. We love you all so much. Our community is wonderful. Thank you.
So are you? I'm but a human in a half plate, so I'm just gonna turn around here and loudly slosh over here.
Okay.
Human in
And
a
also,
half plate.
as we are
Eh.
underwater, anyone who is does not have water breathing, which I believe is everybody. Lontil, can you breathe water, or are you just swimming? Yes, you are underwater. Underwater.
I
was the
thought we
question?
were sloshing around and just we're underwater.
You are underwater. Underwater.
Oh god.
All right, great.
Yes.
Uh,
Question again. I hold my breath for 15 minutes, and I have a swim speed.
All right, so that is Lontil. You're good down here. 15 minutes is eternity in the world of the Gauntlet. For everyone else, you were able to get a full breath as this happened.
And I would like to, as my turn is ending, hold an attack for what comes in range first.
Okay. Now, for each of you, you can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your Constitution modifier. So I believe Fess, you can hold it for 4 minutes. Oh wait, no, that's your Dex. You can hold it for
No.
2 minutes. Lilith, I believe you can hold it for 3 minutes. Lontil, 4, but you've got 15 minutes, so you're good. And Vomm, looks like you're going to be able to do that for, is that 3 minutes? All right, 3 minutes coming to you. So, Fess has moved up there and is holding their action for the first thing to come within range. And as that happens, where'd my things go?
Where they left
Aha.
them, probably.
Thank you, Fess. Yes.
I love those answers.
Well, you know what, Fess? Just because of that, the Swarm of Quippers is going to come right up to you. As they are swarming you, go ahead and roll that attack because that is triggered.
Oh yes, yay! Rude. That's going to be 22. No, it's at disadvantage. I'm underwater. That's gonna be an 8 to hit. Never
An-
mind.
An 8 does not hit. All right. That is then, with the swarm coming around you, they are going to attempt to attack you, and that is going to be 14 to hit, which isn't going to do much of anything there. That's
Really
going to do it
vicious.
for the Quippers, which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Lontil, you are on deck.
I just start panicking. I'm underwater. I am a fire creature, and I can't see.
Oh
Okay.
no!
And that is my turn.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to...
And if I can grab onto anybody around me, like if I feel anything, that's what I'm gonna do as my I guess, help me!
Now, question... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, are you actually saying anything?
No,
Give me an investigation check at disadvantage.
it's mostly wild flailing.
I can only give you one disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Alright. So that is an 11.
An 11. Your fingers brush up against something, but you aren't able to actually grab hold of anything. Okay, that is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
I do need to roll to see if I recover my spear, GM, from that.
Yes. Go ahead and roll that check for me.
So that is survival. A 14.
14, yes, you've got your spear back, no problem at all.
I have that with me, but instead I'm going to draw a dagger from my hip and swim up very fast to the Swarm of Quippers and try and get me some lunch.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me.
Adrenaline surge
Okay.
to once more slice some dice. Nope. So a 5.
A 5 is not going to do it against the swarm. Okay. Anything else from you, Lontil?
Let's see. Remind me mechanically, how can I see how far I've moved? If I wanted to revert
yes.
my move.
So if you click on yourself, and I believe it is the X key, you can check how far you've gone. It looks like you've gone 20 feet.
Excellent. So I would like to then just simply use the rest of my movement to give some friendship to Fess, and that will be my turn.
And as you are moving around, you see out of the corner of your eye, the large coral to your left begins to move as its body uncamouflages. You can see a giant octopus appear, and it is going to move towards you. And it is going to attack you with its tentacles. That is going to be...
The way it moved like that, just unacceptable.
That is going to be a 15 to hit, Lontil.
I just barely dodged one of its suckling tentacles.
All right, and actually, I realized that it doesn't have to move there. It actually just moves to here to reach out and get you with its tentacles.
Ooh.
So that
Make it stop.
that is going to be it for the giant octopus, which is then going to bring us to. You can see coming out from the large kelp jungle a small aquatic creature. It looks kind of like a fish person, and you can see that in one arm it holds a large staff that almost looks like a trident at the front, but only with 2 bits. And it has some shark's teeth embedded in it. And the other, it has... well, actually, in the other, it has nothing. This is a Kuatoa whip. And it is going to maneuver itself around here. And it is going to attack you, Lontil, with its pincer staff. And because I don't even need that for the flanking, that is a natural 20 on the die.
All right, bring it.
All right, so that is going to be 10 points of piercing damage. And you are now grappled.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Blood start all out in the water and congeal.
Yep, and that's going to be it for its attack, which is then going to bring us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
Right. Well, presumably, me with my full plate and shield and hammer and spear and stuff, I start to rapidly sink. But while I do that, I'm going to cast my spiritual weapon to appear between Lontil and this fishman that has just made himself known.
Alrighty, so the spiritual weapon is going to appear right meow. And let me go ahead and get control of that over to you.
Thank you very much. And it's going to make an attack against said fishman.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that attack.
For a natural 20.
Natural 20 on the Kuatoa whip. Very nice. Go ahead and roll that damage for me, please.
Alright, not bad. That'll be a total of 11 force damage.
11 force damage coming to the whip. That's not bad. Not bad at all. It's there's still a lot going on with it, but that was very nicely done. Anything else from you, Vomm?
No.
All right. And I will say, it kind of goes against the whole realism of the Gauntlet, but you're always going to encounter water levels. I will say that even though you are fully decked out in armor, you can still move. Otherwise, at that point, we're going to get pretty heavy armor as we continue on, and anytime we come to a water level, you're just going to die. So...
Vomm's a pretty tough dude. He's hot.
Yeah, we'll say you're good. Okay, that is then going to bring us to the top of the round. Fess, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm desperately concerned by literally everything in this room, but I'm just gonna stay here and smack at some fish.
All right, staying there to smack at some fish. Go ahead and roll an attack for me, please. And actually, before you let me know what that attack is, Leoric has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Lontil. So we are going to go ahead and see, spinning that Wheel of Chaos round and round, and let's see where it lands. Sharpen. This is a positive effect, Lontil. For the next minute, your weapon gains a +1 magical bonus, and this is able to stack. So all of your attacks and damage rolls get a +1 to them.
Okay.
And should that
Thank you.
pop up on the Chaos Wheel again, it'll keep stacking.
Yeah. That's the next minute. Got it.
Yes, for the next minute. So the next 10 turns.
Nice.
All right, so that... Fess, yes.
Gauntlet Master, with Adrenaline Surge and disadvantage, can I spend an
Yes.
Adrenaline Surge to take the higher? Or how does that work?
That's an excellent question. Technically, it's technically to re-roll 1d20. So you could roll at disadvantage and then re-roll the lower.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Kind of sad, but let's see what happens. Oh, I rolled the same number. That's a delightful thing. So it's gonna be a 9 to hit.
A 9 to hit the Swarm of Quippers is not going to do it. Fess, anything else from you?
That's what I got, kids.
That's gonna do it.
Them's the apples.
All right. Now, question, Fess. Did you... Because I realized you are flanking the Quippers.
Oh! I just peeked my poor microphone there. Will a 14 hit in that instance? 'Cause
A 14 will hit the Quippers. So go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Friendship! Friendship forever! Friendship defeats water levels! It's gonna be 6 points of piercing damage. But I'll
6
take
points of piercing damage. As you run through this swarm with your rapier, you realize that it maybe was not as effective as you might have hoped, but you do still deal some damage to these little buggers. Alrighty, that is then anything else from you, Fess?
I'm just going to bubbly shout, 6 is more than 0! And then that will be the end of my turn.
All right, that is then going to bring us to the Quippers, who, with a few of them remaining, you were able to kill one of them, but there's still many. They are going to... I'm so sorry with that natural 20.
You say that. You say
I think
that.
that's
Gauntlet
3.
Master?
No, I am very sorry for what is about to happen.
Yeah, I hear that sound. I hear it, Gauntlet Master.
So that is 23 points of piercing damage as this swarm flurls. Wow, swirls. And that's exactly it. I was trying to say flurry and swirls.
No. The word is now florals.
It flurls all around you, and you can see that a small cloud of blood begins to grow around Fess.
Cool story, bro.
Fess, how you doing there?
I'm up.
Okay, good to know. That's gonna do it for the Quippers, which is then gonna bring us to Lilith. You are up, Lontil. You are on deck. Oh.
I don't want to drown.
And before anything else happens, Frumpy Space Princess, hello, has redeemed Agent of Chaos for whichever player is next. So, Lilith, You're getting an
me?
Agent of Chaos. We're going to go ahead and spin that around and see what is going to happen.
Let's defeat my blindness.
Because you're already blind. In and out. For the next minute, you are affected by the blink spell. That is...
Just teleporting in and out, going, where am I?
Oh, that is actually amazing, though.
That is, actually. Thank you, Frumpy Space Princess. That may have just saved Lilith.
Thank you for that.
That would have just saved my life. Because I have a feeling, since I'm underwater, I can't do verbal spells, correct?
That is correct.
Yep, so didn't think I could do that. That's why I just started
You-
freaking out, because I couldn't fix
So-
myself.
Yeah, let me double check something on that. Because I
Well,
will
Gauntlet.
say... Yeah, go ahead and do the pitch while I look that up.
While the Gauntlet Master is doing research, if you're new to the channel here, welcome to the Adventures Pack. Tonight you're watching The Gauntlet, where 4 adventurers attempt to defeat every monster in the Monster Manual in order of challenge rating. We have a rotating cast tonight, but tonight you have Lontil, the Druid, Fess, the Paladin, obviously the best. We've got Vomm, the Cleric. We've got Lilith,
for
the
you.
Bard, and this is my accompaniment with. I hope you all like it.
So, here's what I'm going to say. Lilith, you are able to cast verbal spells underwater. However, every time you cast a verbal spell, that's going to take some of your oxygen. So keep that in mind. It's going to be based on how long the spell is. Is it an action? Is it a bonus action? Is it a reaction? However...
So, spiritual weapon has a verbal component, so did that take 6 seconds off my oxygen?
I will say that took roughly 3 seconds off of your oxygen because it's a quick thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
However,
That's
Lilith,
fine.
you are also blinking in. You will potentially be blinking in and out of different planes of existence. You're able to breathe on the ethereal plane.
This is amazing. Alright. Then I freak out for a second and go "Bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop." And I touch myself saying and cast lesser restoration on myself to unblind myself.
All right, you are no longer blinded. That will
No, out of
take
spells.
6 seconds off of your breath.
I had 3 minutes anyway. I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I kind of look at it and go, this doesn't look great. And I am going to. So my speed is halved, right?
Yes, that is correct.
I can barely move anywhere. But you know, I'll start my adventure. Go. We'll just go hang out next to Fess.
All right.
Boop. And then I have to roll a d20.
Yep. Go ahead and roll that d20.
11.
11. That is exactly what you need to blink out of existence onto the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoy your air. You have it now. That is then
Awesome.
going to bring us to Lontil. You are up. You are grappled. You can attempt to escape that grapple should you like, or you can just say, "Cool, this is me now."
Well, I see that we have some tricksy underwater creatures in this room, so I would like to level the playing field for my bonus action. I would like to beast shape GM. I would like to weave my hands in front of my body and beast shape into a giant crocodile.
Into a giant
we have
crocodile.
Too long ago.
Yes,
it is a
I
large beast.
should.
Should have. With a
Look at that. I had that
Wheel?
just in my in it's like I expected you to do that or something. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put you there. I am going to say Vomm, if it's all right with you, we're going to push your spear to the side ever so slightly as Lontil grows. And actually, as that happens, I'm going to go ahead and no, actually, so as you grow, you find that the size that you become is not enough to be held by the weapon that the Kuatoa whip is wielding. You are no longer grappled. Also,
Excellent.
though,
I was
before
hoping.
anything else can happen, Crom the Crusher has redeemed Agent of Chaos for the monster with the most HP.
What?
You do that? Gauntlet Master.
You can do that?
I might need to check my rulings on that. So while I'm finding out that ruling,
No.
So
No,
where
it-
we're in the gauntlet, any bits that you don't go directly towards a fund. Obviously, in real life, they help us have better equipment, better lighting, better sounds. But in-game, they also count to getting our players better equipment. Right now, we're saving up for a +1 right here.
also, it really easy for me to find out. Unfortunately, Crom, it does say choose one player for the GM to roll on the Chaos table. So it does have to be one of the players in Agent of Chaos. So, as that is happening, as Crom is deciding who that is going to be, Lontil, what would you like to be? It says one player, Crom. I said one. All right, that's fine. Crom is redeeming Agent of Chaos, Agent of Chaos, Agent of Chaos. So we're gonna do this in order. So first up is gonna be Lontil.
Oh my
This is what I get for letting my players actually be able to do this.
Yeah.
Josh.
I would
Lontil,
really like to know. So...
lethargic. Lontil, you are now under the effect of the slow spell. Next up, this is going to be for Lilith as the wheel spins around. Thank you, Lachlan, for letting us know. No.
What? I just
Explosion.
got unblinded. No more blinding.
Please trust. Please trust. Please trust.
Double trouble.
No! Out of water level? Oh god.
The Gauntlet Master's face.
I'm just sitting here going, not like this. Not like this. Next up for Fess. I see you, Fess. Yeah, these have all been negative, Fess. You are now under the effect of the Fairy Fire spell for the next.
Sorry. I'm glad double the octopuses can kill me twice as easy. That's so great.
And for Vomm.
Come on.
Want something good, something good.
I swear if it's
If it's Eiffel 65.
longevity.
Yes!
Something good!
Oh my gosh. For the next minute, you recover 5 hit points at the start of your turn.
Oh.
Listen, I just would like to let all of the players know that was Crom's fault. Take it out on them.
Josh!
So, Lontil, what would you like to do?
Well, we need to clarify a few things here, GM. So,
Yes.
I used my bonus action to beast shape into
Yes.
the crocodile, which
Yes.
burst the Kuatoa's whip from my now larger reptilian form,
Mm-hmm.
and slow was then cast on me. So I can only take a bonus action or an action, not both.
I'm gonna say it was cast on
And
you
since
after that happened. So,
So I cannot make it. I cannot take an action this turn.
no, I'm gonna say you can.
That's my.
Because slow was cast on you. Listen, y'all are kind of screwed right now. I'm gonna be kind, okay? I'm gonna
Okay,
say
thank
that
you.
yes,
Thank
you
you very
already
much.
did your bonus.
That makes it a bit easier. It does still give me the -2 to AC. So
Yeah.
I would simply like to turn around and bite the first Kuatoa that had attacked me with my bite attack.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me, please. As that is happening, Zagmeister has redeemed Adrenaline Surge for Fess, Lontil, and Crom seems to be wanting to make amends. He has redeemed Rousing Speech. You all have inspiration.
It's
Crom, I'm
it'll
sure
help
that
a
they're
little bit, Rom. We're gonna have
thankful for
words
that.
the next time you're on.
Oh, so many words.
It's like someone hitting your
Jaws
car and
spin around.
saying, "I'm sorry. Here's a candy bar."
He's sitting out there eating tamales, drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper in the concession
Always
stand.
tamales.
I don't know, but
I
it just did.
immediately would like to spend my adrenaline surge to re-roll that die.
All right, go ahead and do that, Lontil.
That's much better. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
A 15 does hit the Kuatoa whip. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
A 16, because I still have sharp. I can remember my plus
Yes,
1.
you still get a +1, and this counts for all of your attacks.
7 points of piercing damage, and it is grappled.
7 points of piercing damage, and it is grappled. Very nicely done. All right, that is gonna. I believe that's gonna do it for you. Unless, do you have anything else you can do?
No, quite a lot happened on those 6 seconds.
Yeah. That's gonna bring us to the Giant Octopi. The first one, seeing the giant alligator show up, it's gonna decide that maybe Fess is a better target. So it's going to attempt to grapple Fess with its tentacles. That's gonna be a 15 to hit, not gonna do it. The second one is going to follow suit. That's gonna be a 10 to hit, not gonna do it either. That's going to do it for the Giant Octopi, which are then going to bring us to the Kuatoa whips. The first one is grappled, but let's see. Yep, so it is still going to make its multi-attack. So first it's going to attempt to bite. It's a natural 20 to bite the giant alligator. All right, so that is going to be 10 points of piercing damage to you, Lontil. And then for its second attack, it's not able to grapple you with it, but it's still able to attempt to attack you with it. That is going to be 24 to hit with its pincer staff. And that's going to be 5 points of piercing damage. The second whip is going to follow suit. That is going to be a 15 to hit for its bite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is going to be 3 points of piercing damage from the bite, and an 8.
Crocodile.
Did that do it?
I'm at 1 hit point for the crocodile. I'm sure this next attack will do it if it hits.
That was an 8 to hit.
Ooh!
Okay. All right, that's going to do it for the Kuatoa whips. That brings us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
So firstly, gonna spring into action with my spear. Gonna stab at the fish person nearest to me. And 17.
A 17 will hit the fish person nearest to you. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Oh, that'll be 11 points of force damage for maximum damage.
Nice! 11 points of force damage coming to the Kuatoa whip. Man, that's pretty darn good. Anything else? Well, that was just your spiritual weapon, so.
That was just my spiritual weapon, and I'm gonna gently float over towards this here large pre-breaded calamari, and I'm gonna try and hit it with my hammer.
All right, hitting it with your hammer.
Another 17.
Another 17. That will do it for the giant octopus. Go ahead and roll smash damage.
That's cocked. Right, that will be 5 bludgeoning.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. Very nicely done. Anything else from you, sir?
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up.
I feel very motivated after that blah 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 blah. You know, I think I'm a little screwed here, friends. So I'm going to, despite my words earlier about biting down on the health potion, I think I'm just gonna drink it like a normal person.
Okay.
So take it out and try not to let any of it get in the water.
Yeah, I'll say you're fine.
Okay. That's going to be, because 2d4 plus 2, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
That will kill me for 8, bringing me
Very
to
nice.
10. And then I'm going to say a quick internal prayer to Kelemvor that these fish do not turn me into sashimi. And that will be my turn.
All right, and that's going to bring us to the fish. The first Swarm of Quippers. That is a 19 to hit.
Oh!
The second Swarm of Quippers is a 21 to hit.
Son of a bitch! Alright, yep.
That's going to be 12 points of piercing damage, Fess.
I'm down, baby.
As Fess goes unconscious in the water.
It was a fun ride, kids.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. You get to reappear on this plane of existence in any area 10 feet from where you currently are. Oh. Lilith, I think that Discord has muted you again.
This is honestly one of the more perplexing tech things.
Hello?
we've faced.
There you are.
Yeah, hi. Now you're
Yeah.
back. It's like,
Hey!
I
Discord,
literally
come on.
just have to turn off like microphone and then turn it back on in Discord, and then it works.
All right.
I don't know.
Blink was cast on Carrie. Not Lilith, on Carrie.
Blink was
Yeah.
actually cast on.
Yeah,
on-
exactly.
I like
it
it.
is. That's what it is, yeah. Yeah.
Told ya.
All right,
Yep.
Lilith, what would you like to do?
All right, you say 10 feet, but you know, I'm gonna move 5.
Okay, you
gonna
can do
go
that.
right here, and I am first going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on my friend next to me,
Good, thank you.
Okay.
and
Fess is the yo-yo.
Yeah.
this is a yo-yo. She regains 9 hit points.
Okay.
Excellent. Cool.
And Fess,
Oh
I'm
wait,
gonna.
no, hold on. Plus my modifier, not plus my spell attack. You regain 7 hit points. I'm sorry.
Delightful.
All right. And for the sake of this, I'm gonna say, you will start with enough breath that is the minimum amount of breath that everyone is allowed to have, which is 30 seconds. Because
Okay.
you died, you would have expelled, but now that you're back, your lungs will have been refilled with some air as part of the magic. The minimum that everyone is allowed to hold their breath is 30 seconds. That's still a lot of time. It's still time in the gauntlet. Yep.
Cool story, Dia. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Well, saying that she's up and kind of has some semblance of breath, I am going to attack the fish that put her down.
Okay. That'll be the ones directly in front of her. Go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
And it is at disadvantage.
Yes,
Cutlass
because
action?
you are underwater. Yes, because you're also not flanked.
Okay, so it was either a 21 or an 18, so I'll take the...
Yeah, so the 18 will
Take it
hit.
up.
Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That was not bad for a disadvantage.
No, that was really nice.
And that is oh no, that's a 1. So that is 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage. As you pierce into this swarm, again, it feels as though you didn't quite connect as much as you were expecting. It doesn't deal as much, but it still does something. Which is then... anything else from you, Lilith?
I just have to roll my d20, right?
Yes.
Can I roll it again or no?
No, that is just a straight roll.
Okay, so it's a 6.
6. All right, so you remain on this plane of existence.
Okay.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
Yes, I can feel the scales and the meat of my crocodile form beginning to shred quite literally, but I'm going to nonetheless attack this Kuatoa one more time with my bite.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
Ooh, stats, yay! Ooh, that's good. That is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
This is a pretty meaty bite. I get to roll a d10 for this hit. So that is going to
Ooh.
be 10 points of piercing damage, and it is once more grappled as I begin to do the classic crocodile roll underwater.
All right, and I actually think that it had remained grappled. Yeah, so it's just constantly being grappled by you. That is fantastic. As you begin to roll it around under the water, it's still looking pretty hardy, actually. All right, that is then going to bring us to the giant the giant octopi. So the top one, seeing Fess go down and come back up, is going to put its tentacle out to you, Fess. That is a 13 to hit, which isn't going to do it. The lower one, being smacked by Vomm, is going to attempt to attack you, and that's a 10 to hit, which is hardly going to do much of anything. That's going to do it for the Octopi, which then brings us to the Kuatoa. The one being grappled by you is going to make that attack. That's a 17 to hit with its bite.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be 6 points of piercing damage coming at you.
So I will revert back to my lizard folk form.
Alrighty.
You said 6 points or 5 points?
6.
Okay.
And though you are out of range, it is. Oh, hey, Zagmeister has redeemed Sabotage for the fishes, which I'm gonna say is gonna. Oh, the fishes. Okay, excellent. Now, though you are out of range, its second attack is with its piercing staff, which is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
All right, that'll hit. Zagmeister says, okay, gotcha, for the Kuatoa. So we'll say since this Kuatoa had already done half of its attacks, we'll have this be on the second Kuatoa, which it will have 2 attacks at disadvantage. That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage, and you are now grappled, Lontil. The second Kuatoa coming at you is going to be at disadvantage because of Zagmeister's Sabotage, so it has to move in to be able to attack you. That first attack is going to be, a 6 to hit, which isn't going to do anything. That second attack is going to be an 11 to hit, which is going to do nothing, which is then going to bring us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up, Fess, you are on deck. You can do this, you guys. I believe in you.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. My spiritual weapon's actually going to float over to where I am.
Okay.
Next to me, and is going to try and drive itself into the fleshy arthropod. Is that what they are? There's something pods. Cephalopod. That's what it is. Cephalopod. Okay, that will be 13 to hit.
13 does hit the giant octopus. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Excellent. That'll be 11 points of force damage for maximum damage.
Nice. All right. Your spear is getting a lot of usage out of that. That is very well done. Alrighty. So that was your spiritual weapon. On to you, sir.
And I'm then going to try and twat it with my hammer.
Twatting it with your hammer. Go ahead and roll that attack.
21.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Jeez, guys.
Only slightly less than maximum damage for 10 bludgeoning.
10 points of bludgeoning. All right, this octopus is still looking hardy, but it's taking a beating. Anything else from you, Vomm? All right, that is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up.
Alright, as much as I would really love to go see if you can actually put an octopus on the schnoot. Does it have a schnoot? I think I have to stay here by the fishes. Do I attack or do I heal? I think I attack the one in front of me. Yes, quite
Okay.
yes.
And it's going to be a straight roll because of friendship.
I love friendship. Friendship is my favorite thing. Friendship is a blessing from Kelemvor, and you should be grateful. I'm going to use Adrenaline Surge to reroll it. That was a sad choice, and what a waste of Adrenaline Surge. That's got to be a 9 to hit it.
A 9, unfortunately, does not hit the swarm. Anything else from you, Fess?
Cool story, Gauntlet Master. Blah, 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 blah.
All right,
That's
that is
kind of taking us to 1920s Broadway, apparently.
Kelemvor is swinging. Looking up, is there air at the top of this level of the arena, Gauntlet Master?
You don't see anything above you.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright.
That is then going to bring us to the swarm. The one directly in front of you is going to continue to attack Fess. As a 14 to hit, Fess.
Nope.
That's going to bring us to the second swarm. Because of their swarm ability, they actually move through Fess and Lilith to get to the other side of you.
Yes.
Now, that will mean that Lontil does get an attack of opportunity, which, let me double check with slow if you get
Nope.
reactions. You
No
don't.
reaction.
All right, so Nothing happens to the swarm, but that swarm is going to continue to attack Fess, this time at advantage, but that is a 16 to hit. Not going to do anything, which then brings us to Lilith. You are up, Lontil, you are on deck, and then horrible things.
I'm gonna keep trying to attack this swarm with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and roll the attack. Actually, before we find out what that attack is, Mr. Awesome has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Lilith. So let's go ahead and see what is going to happen here. I believe that is the 11th Wheel of Chaos tonight.
What? What now?
What happened?
What now? Gauntlet Master.
Multi-shrubs! Lilith's favorite!
I'd like to point out, I am the only one that ever seems to get multi-shrubs.
It always
think I've
happens
got-
to you.
I've had it happen 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fess wasn't next to me, otherwise I would just thunder them all.
What's your shrubs? Show us your shrubs in the chat. Shrubs. Shrubs.
Lilith, what was that attack roll?
Cool. I have an adrenaline surge.
You do have an adrenaline surge. You have 2. Also, Lilith, for some reason, you're coming in very quiet.
Now?
There you go.
I don't know what's happening with my non-natural 20.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage against the swarm. Oh my gosh, you guys.
That is 10 points of piercing.
10 points of piercing. Very nicely done, though you do feel that it does less than you are expecting. You still deal a decent amount of damage. Anything else from you, Lilith?
I'm going to try to blink again.
All right, go ahead and roll that d20 for me, please.
13.
13, you vanish from existence.
Yes! Oh my god.
All right. That then brings us to Lontil. You are up. What would you like to do?
Yes. I still feel the effects of slow affecting my ability to cast spells. So I'm going to once more beast shape, and against my better judgment, I'm going to beast shape into a giant hyena because I need to buff up a little bit.
Okay. Transforming into a giant hyena. Once again, you are now no longer grappled because of the size that you have changed to. Your breath.
And
I mean,
since
a giant hyena underwater is still a giant hyena.
It is true. It is very true.
Just more wood.
All right,
Weirdly,
and-
water does not transmute a giant hyena into not that, so it's very true. Yeah.
That is then
and
going to
since I
be
can only
it.
take a bonus action or an action, I will finish my turn with that.
Okay. That then brings us first to the giant octopi, which the one at the top is. Man, it is very confused as to what just happened there. It's not going to go towards the hyena. It's never seen one of these before and has no idea what to deal with that. So it's going to go after Fess, actually, and that's going to be an 8 to hit, which isn't going to do it. And the one by you, Vomm, is going to attack you, and that's an 11 to hit, which is also not going to do it, which is then going to bring us to the Kuatoa, which are also very confused. Yeah, the chat is pointing out, wouldn't the shrubs be seaweed? Yeah, so we'll say for the sake of this, these are giant clumps of seaweed with large googly eyes on them. Well, the topmost is going to bite at you because it is very upset with what just showed up. That is going to be a 24 to hit, Lontil.
Yep,
And that's gonna be-
definitely will hit the large dog.
3 points of piercing damage, and then the second attack with the pincer staff is a 21 to hit, which is then going to be
Also hit.
5 points of piercing damage. So that was a total of 8 on that turn. The second Kuatoa whip is going to attack. That's a 16 to hit on the first one.
Yep.
That'll be 5 points of piercing as it bites into you, and the second is a 21. So that's going to be another 5, so a total of 10 from its attacks. And that's going to do it for the Kuatoa whips, bringing us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
Making sure I can actually be heard. Go for the combination stabby smashy. First with the spear.
All right, stabby smashy. Let's see it.
21 to hit.
21 will hit the giant octopus. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Oh, I love these dice so much. Points of piercing damage for maximum.
Very nicely done. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Nope, it still has health. Yes. All right, so you pierce into it. It's still looking chunky.
Now for the gigantic golden pants to come into effect for the hammer. I'm afraid that'll be a natural 1, however.
Unfortunately, a natural 1 is not going to do it. Okay. Anything else from you, Vomm?
I will continue to be frustrated and annoyed.
All right, that then brings us to Fess. You are up.
Alright, I'm disappointed that the gold pants didn't help him float or anything. Going to keep attacking the stinking fish.
This is all that it, when all of your tricks are out, you're just like, well, here we go.
For the audience, I know we're not stuck too much on the map, but I would like you to know I've rolled a 3 times against the fish. So, let's see what happens. That is a natural 20.
Natural 20 onto the fish. That is going to do it. Go ahead and roll that damage. Let's see what you're able to do against these quippers.
I only wish I had smites left, audience. I would smite these fish. I would smite them straight to Kelemvor, all the way to Hells. That's going to be 16 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, 16 points of piercing damage. Now, though it does feel like it is less, you are still able to skewer quite a few of the swarm, and you can see you've actually cut the swarm size down by half.
Alright, someone get me some bell peppers. We're gonna make a kebab! But hopefully in less than 3 turns.
Fess, anything else from you?
That's about it. Gotta hold my breath.
All right, that's going to bring us to the swarm. The one,
No, I can tell I'm drowning. I'm already blue.
the one directly in front of you is going to attack. That's going to be a 16 to hit. Not going to do it. Hey, Frumpy Space Princess has redeemed Sabotage on the big calamari. Very nice. And then the other swarm, actually, Frumpy Space Princess, the top or the bottom calamari? Please let me know. The swarm behind you, Fess, is going to attack, and that's going to be a natural 1, so nothing happening there. Oh, I forgot all of the multi-shrubs are going to do stuff. So actually, the shrub starting at noon and going clockwise, that one's going to attack you for a 16, Fess. Not going to be able to do anything there. This one is going to move in since Lilith no longer exists there. We're just going to move you to the side over there, Lilith. Just know that you're right next to Fess, and is going to attack you, and that is going to be a 6 to hit. Not going to do much of anything. This shrub is going to move 5'10", and that's as far as it can go, and this one 5'10", that's as far as it can go. The shrub behind at the lowest is going to attack. That's an 8. Not going to do anything there. The shrubs have had their go. That then brings us...
Gauntlet Masters, that's the formation you want to leave the shrubs in.
Listen, it is what it is. Lilith, you are now up. What would you like to do?
I didn't even notice Emmy until
Damn
you
it,
said
Emmy. Like, I was like, wait, what's up with the formation of shrubs? Oh.
Carrie, we can't hear you.
I'm fine.
You know what, Fess? Yes, we can hear you now, Lilith. Probably
Okay, I
just check.
switched to the webcam mic. It's not like together.
All right.
All right. So I am going to land. Yeah, I'm trying not to make this sound raunchy. So I'm just going to go there.
Okay.
And as I reappear, I slam my sword or my rapier against my shield, and a thunderous sound occurs. I cast Thunderclap.
Thought very nice. Is that a Constitution save that they need to do? Mm-hmm. Well, hey, wow, that's actually a 17 for the animated shrub to your left.
Okay, that saves.
The Quippers, that is a 19.
Jeez, that's safe.
The other shrub is top shrub is a 15, and the shrub to your right is an 11.
One of them doesn't save.
Okay. But it's still damage. I'm pretty sure they all take
It's
damage.
still damage, you know? I tried to do it. It did something. It's 5 points of thunder damage.
5 points. And is that then halved for everything that's saved?
Nope.
Oh, so everything that's saved doesn't take anything?
It doesn't take anything.
Oh. All right.
That's why I was like, cool. That was cool, guys.
Okay. So that is then going to bring us to...
No,
well,
and then
anything-
I get a blink.
Yes,
That
so
was
go
my
ahead
third
and roll your d20 for that.
10.
Okay, so at 10, you remain on this plane of existence.
Cool.
All right. That then brings us to Lontil, you giant hyena you. You are up. What would you like to do?
Yes, I would like to. I will continue my assault, and I will snap at the first Kuatoa that attacked me there.
All right, continuing your assault, attacking the Kuatoa.
I'm gonna spend a point of inspiration because otherwise it would be a disadvantage, so a straight roll.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
A 19
Sorry, soft
will
20.
hit. Soft 20 will also hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Check these dice. Alright, like that. 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage. Very nice. As you bite into it, it is still looking very hardy. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
All right. That is then going to bring us to the oh goodness, the giant octopi, which I didn't see. Frumpy Space Princess, did you say the top or the bottom? The one next to Vomm. Okay, excellent. So the top one is going to go ahead and it's going to continue to attempt to grapple Fess, and that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll yep. Good,
Okay.
Good on you, Captain. All right, what do we got?
That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage as the tentacle boosh into your side.
Cool. I'm really glad that it did grapple works.
All right, so you are unconscious and grappled.
What a
And
delightful combination. Surely nothing terrible will happen to my body.
nope, nothing whatsoever. And then the one that is attacking Vomm is going to attack at disadvantage because of the sabotage. That's going to be a 13 in total. All right, that is then going to bring us to the Kuatoa Whips. The one at the top of you, Lontil, is going to attack at advantage because... Okay. That is a 19 to hit with its bite.
Yes, that will sink into my flank just surely.
All right, that is 6 points of piercing damage, and then for its piercing staff, that is not that's gonna be a 10 to hit.
Exactly what it needs.
Oh, dang, that's gonna be 5 points of piercing damage. The second Kuatoa is going to bite, and that was a natural 20, which is gonna be 8 points of piercing damage, and then I got 24 for its staff, so another 5 points of piercing damage from that.
Yep, still a hyena somehow.
Good to know. Good to know. That then is going to bring us to Vomm. You are up, and Fess, you're unconscious, but you know.
First things first, stabby, speary, speary. 15.
A 15 does hit the giant octopus. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Alright, not amazing. 5 points of force damage.
All right, 5 points of force damage.
And then I am going to move to here. And I'm going to
Alright.
cast Cure Wounds on Fess.
All right, and as you do that, it will take an attack of opportunity on you, and that's going to be an 11 to hit, so that's not going to do anything.
The Fess yo-yo begins once. All right. First off, a yo-yo. What other tools can I do?
I'm afraid that's only 5 points of healing, but, you know, every little helps.
Do I get 30
Alright.
more seconds of oxygen now, Gauntlet Master?
You do. That's 30 more seconds of oxygen for you.
Wow. You know know what? Dying is to my advantage. It's like we say, dying in the gauntlet is good. All right.
Dying is inevitable. Dying is helpful. Dying is the gauntlet. So.
All right.
All right.
5 points.
Fess, you are up. What would you like to do?
Try not to gurgle all of this air out really quickly as I step at
Now,
these.
I should let you know, you are grappled and you are restrained because you are still wrapped in the tentacle of the octopus.
Cool.
Um,
Can I attempt to not be that any longer?
let me
Can
see
I
here.
not-
Yes, you can attempt to get out of the grapple. I would need you to make an athletics check against the octopus's athletics check. So, go ahead and give me one of those.
As I recall,
Now, you can
mediocre.
also attack, however, it will be at disadvantage because you are restrained.
I think I would like to not be here anymore.
Okay.
I think I would like, and I think I'm going to use a point of inspiration.
All right, using your inspiration to roll at advantage. All right, there you go.
Ooh. Do I have any adrenaline surges?
You have one.
Oh, we're gonna use that too.
Okay.
Come on, Fess, you can do it.
You got
I believe in
it.
you.
That's a natural 20.
Yes.
Very nice. It beats the octopus's 15.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So you are able to rip the suckers off of your armor, and you are now free from it. That is your action. Anything else?
Considering I am surrounded by swarms of fish and swarms of shrubbery, I don't think there's much more I can do.
Don't think there is.
Nope. I think I'm just gonna high five Vomm again and expect the punch. That's about it.
The punch
All
comes.
right. So as that happens, the animated shrubs.
Delightful.
The one at the top is going to attempt to, that's a 16 to hit Fess.
Nope.
The one next to you is a 13 to hit Fess. The one below you is a 7 to hit Fess. And the two at the bottom are, they're going to go after Lilith at advantage. That's a 6 and a 20. Hey, the animated shrub actually coming in to be able to deal damage. And that is going to be 3 points of piercing damage from this animated shrub in particular. If you were looking for the thing to hate, that would be the one.
That one.
All
That
right,
one in
I
particular.
Found my enemy.
The leftmost appendage there.
All right. And then that is going to bring us to the Swarm of Quippers. The one above you, Fess, is going to attack. And that's a 19 to hit.
Nope.
The one below you is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Let's see, the one below you has not taken enough damage to be half the swarm. That is 16 points of damage to you, Fess. 16 points of piercing as you once again
That
go
is
down.
11 points of overkill, fish.
Which is then going to bring us to Lilith, you are up. Lontil, you are on deck.
It may not have worked last time, but I will try again. And again, I slam my shield and my sword together and create a thunderous noise.
All right, so doing those checks in order again. That is a 19 for the shrub to the left. The Quippers,
Jeez, what is this
that
guy's
is
cause?
the Quippers is a 10.
Yes!
The shrub to the top is a 2, and the shrub to the right is a 16.
And it saves. Alright, I got 2 of the 3.
Alrighty, so go ahead and roll that damage for me, please. And as that is happening, Frumpy Space Princess has redeemed Sabotage on the Swarm. Thank you so very much, Frumpy Space Princess. We are definitely going to be needing this right now.
It was a 1.
Alright, so 1 point of damage to both the Swarm and the topmost shrub.
That's cool. That's super cool, but you know what? I'll try to blink out of existence and
Go
get
ahead
out
and
of
roll
this
that
like
D20.
little spot. 17.
17. Poof, you are gone. And as that happens,
thank
Zagmeister has
God.
redeemed Sabotage on the Kuatoa. Very nicely done. That is then bringing us to Lontil. You are up. What would you like to do?
Alright, I think I'm at my desperation's end here. I'm going to make a bite attack at that Kuatoa. Using my Hungry Jaws feature,
Okay.
and no adrenaline, no inspiration that I'm aware of, so this is going to be a disadvantage. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Y'all, this is 2 ones.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Oh.
We're doing great. The swarm is great. I love it. Oh!
You're
Okay.
doing awesome.
So, Lontil, anything else from you?
bring
That is-
slaughter. I'm ready to reset.
All right, that is then bringing us to the topmost octopus, which is going to be coming at Vomm here. And it's going to be a 9 to hit, not going to do it. The bottom octopus is going to be, oh, there we go, a 19 to hit Vomm.
Still won't hit.
Good lord, okay. So that's not going to do it there, which is then going to bring us to the Kuatoa, the topmost, attacking you, Lontil. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Mhm.
And it's going to be 4 points of piercing damage with its bite as it then comes at you with its spear.
So, 2 points is enough to take me back to lizard folk,
Alrighty.
which does increase my AC a bit.
Nice.
So, second attack is what, Jim?
A 13.
Misses.
All right. And then the next Kuatoa is coming at you first with its bite. That is a 23. That'll be 6 points of piercing damage. Oh, thank you. The sabotage. Thank you, Zagmeister. I gotta have something up on the chat that always reminds me of the sabotage. All right. It would have been a straight roll. That first roll was a 7. So actually, Lontil, you are still up in your form there. Let me see here. Wait, where is that gone? So go ahead and take that damage back away from you. There we go. However, I then think the 9, 10, 11, the 12 from its second attack.
Yes, that'll hit.
And making sure, yep, so that will then just be 5 points of straight damage, which I think then does the do-si-do back. Okay, there we go. So then the second Kuatoa is going to be, that is a 6 to hit on the first one, and a natural 1 on the second, so nothing happening there. Bringing us then to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
So, first things first. Speary, stabby, octopussy. That'll be a 24.
24 will hit the giant octopus. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Alright, that'll be 7 points of force damage.
7 points of force damage. Very nicely done.
And then for my action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds using my last spell slot at 2nd level on Fess.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Bob. I feel like a valuable member of the team.
You get 9 points of healing.
I
Okay.
would love to know how many points I've been healed by in the last session.
Oh, you'll find out when the next volume is released.
Alright.
Okay. That then brings us to Fess. You're up.
Alright, well, I'm very surprised at me not making a death saving throw, and I have 6
Me
more
too.
seconds to there, so, you know, look at the bright side. Let's keep kebabbing. I'm really set on getting some bell peppers. So.
All right, you're getting the ones in front of you. Go ahead and roll that attack. At least I'm assuming the ones in front of you. Those are the same ones you've been attacking every time. As you do that, Lachlan is letting us know that you've been healed by 40 health this session, Fess.
Nice.
And
That's
you have
gonna be a 10 to hit.
a 10. Now, as that is happening, Zagmeister has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Fess. So, Fess, you have an adrenaline surge if you would like to use it.
I'm gonna use it.
All right, go ahead and use it.
I would like to be useful. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
A 16 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the Swarm of Quippers. My goodness gracious, you guys.
Finally. going to be 5 points of damage, which is minimum damage.
5 points of damage for the minimum amount of damage that you could have done.
Damage.
As all of this is happening, Crom the Crusher has redeemed an Adrenaline Surge for Fess, and an Adrenaline Surge for Lontil, and an Adrenaline Surge for Vomm. I think that they feel incredibly guilty, and also an Adrenaline Surge for Lilith.
Someone feels guilty for what is in front of us right now.
Fess, anything else on your turn?
No, that's good.
All right, that then brings us to the Swarm of Quippers. The one above you, Fess, is attacking, and that is going to be a 10 to hit. And the one below you is attacking, and that is going to be a 14 to hit. Nothing happening there.
Try harder.
Lilith, you're up. Lontil, you are on deck. Goodness gracious. Come on, you can do this.
I thought these shrubs went before me. Do they not?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They get to make all of their stuff
I mean, I'd love to go, but I think...
As a 13 to hit the... nope, that's not going to hit. Those 3 don't hit Fess, and these 2 down here are going to... One's going to come up here and attempt to attack Vomm. All right. Vomm, that is a 20 to hit from the Awakened Shrub.
Well, that'll just about do it, won't it?
All right, that'll be 2 points of piercing damage as this bit of seaweed just comes up and does something, and we're all shocked.
2 points of damage. How will I recover?
At the start of your next turn, that's how you'll recover. And the other one's just going to move around, which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You can appear within 10 feet.
All right. As much as it hasn't quite worked yet, I'm going to try it again. And I'm going to blink into the distance with a loud thundering noise.
All right. Constitution saving throw. The shrub to your left is an 18 to hit, or an 18 to save. The Quippers, that's a 1.
Yes!
And the shrub above you is a 16. So the Quippers, I believe, are the only thing that's going to be taking anything from this, but go ahead and roll that damage for me, please.
I'm going to switch out my d6, because that was a 1.
All right, so 1 point of damage to those Quippers.
Right. And then
Anything
I'm
else?
going to blink out of existence.
All right.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter, but I had a natural 20 for it.
All right, so
You
Lilith,
blink
poof,
excellently.
is gone in a massive explosion of bubbles.
And how much can I move?
You can move your full movement.
I can
However,
move
the blink happens at the end of your turn.
Oh, gotcha. I can't blink and then move. Okay.
Exactly.
So,
As soon as you say that's the end of my turn, you blink.
okay, no worries. I blinked.
All right. The chat is blowing up with a natural 20 on that. Okay, that is then
And
going to bring us
gone.
to Lontil. You are up.
Yes, I am feeling on my last legs, but nevertheless, I do not fear death. I've accepted it in the Gauntlet. I'm going to try and take something down with me, so I'm going to make an attack with my spear on that Kuatoa there.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me.
That is going to be... What is that? Oh, it's a 7.
Unfortunately, a 7 is... Is it 7 in total?
I've just remembered I had Adrenaline Surge.
Aha!
Can I... Yeah, or is it too late?
No, yeah, by all means. Everyone except for Vomm has 2. Vomm, you've got 3.
Alright, I will... Reroll... A 9?
A 9. Unfortunately, a 9 is not going to do it. However, as we'll see what happens, because before you told me that, Rezkin Raven has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Lontil. So, something here might...
Riskin.
Oh, man, this is a night of chaos.
Oh, Riskin.
Singultus!
Here we
Oh
go.
no! Oh no!
What happened? What happened?
What?
So, Singultus, Lontil, you now have the hiccups.
Underwater.
Underwater.
Oh,
Wait, you put a thing on the wheel to literally just give us hiccups?
Yes,
yeah,
I did.
I had it twice.
It was supposed to be a silly joke. It's
I had
gonna.
it twice. But if he has hiccups underwater, does that mean he's slowly inhaling water?
Yes, it means he's gonna be drowning here soon.
I'm at 3 hit points.
All right.
Could I? He did.
Reskin Raven has redeemed it again on Lontil. They say, try again. Double
Another
tap.
chaos? Wait, what?
Yes, another on you, Lontil. That's double tap. Lontil, you get 2 attack actions on your turn.
These couple of turns will be great for you.
Make them count,
Well,
buddy.
then,
Yeah.
But I will say,
You got one chance. You got this, bud.
I will say
I will
that,
attack again.
yeah, you get to attack again. Go ahead.
All right. Please crit. Please crit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's a 10. I hope that hits.
The 10 doesn't hit. It just doesn't hit. They have an AC of 11.
I thought so.
Oh my god.
Is that with your +1 that
You don't have it.
No. That was just my dex. It's an 11.
It is an 11. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please. And remember to add +1 to the
Oh my
damage as
God,
well.
right. That'll be 8 points of piercing damage with my spear.
8 points of piercing damage with your spear. Nicely done. Lontil, anything else from you?
That's plenty with all of the shite that's going on with this.
All right.
Go. Let's go.
Hold on.
Let's use this. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. That's then going to bring us to the Giant Octopus. Both are going to go at Vomm here. That first one is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. That is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Oh no!
And also incapacitated. Sorry, not incapacitated. Grappled and restrained.
This level will end.
The second one.
I'm beginning to regret my bravado from the previous turn.
The second one also coming at you, and now is going to be at advantage. That's a natural 20 from me.
Shut
Oh my god.
Shut up. No.
That'll-
Unacceptable. What universe is this? This is the stupidest timeline. No.
That'll be 21 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Vomm.
21?
21.
Oh! I'm still up, but my god, you just did 31 points of damage to me!
How are you? Oh my god. That is more than my
Yeah.
total health pool.
The sound you just made, James.
Okay.
Oh my-
I don't know exactly what sound you're referring to, but okay.
It was a sound. It was very grandmotherly. Right?
Yes, and Vomm still does have longevity. Crom is amazed that you are still up and is pointing out that you have longevity. Crom, I need you to tell me what that sabotage is on. Unless you want it to be the very next thing, because that's then going to bring us to the Kuatoa. The topmost one is going to swim in here to attack you. Next attack, okay. So that first attack is... it was
Shut
at
up.
no. It was a straight roll. It rolled a 19 and a 20, but that straight roll still means it's not a critical, so that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's going to be 5 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
And then it will attack you with its staff weapon now. Oh wait, no, it's a straight roll. That's going to be a 7 to hit, so it doesn't hit. The next Kuatoa coming at you is also being sabotaged by Crom. So that is a 6 to hit the first one, and an 11 to hit on the second one. That's going to do it for the Kuatoa, which brings us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
Okay, so start of my turn, I regain 5 hit points.
Yep.
Oh, I bet you feel all better now. Like all that long turn is all over now. You're thinking 5 hits are fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, spear into the octopus. Whoa, 21.
21 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Oh, wait, no, that's your spiritual weapon. You are good to go.
Yep. 6 points of force damage.
All right, 6 points of force damage. Very nice. It's still up. No, wait, no,
you're
that
not
wasn't.
dead!
No, that was enough to do it. That was just enough to kill the first of the 2 giant octopi.
Something
The first
died in
one
this
drops. You finally killed the first thing, what was supposed to be one of 3 things, but no, That then brings us to. No, it's still
actually,
Vomm. That was your bonus action.
Yep. Yeah, it only took us like 2 hours.
Jeez.
Oh boy. Gonna swing my hammer into the fish.
All right, swinging your hammer into the fish. Which one, the top or the bottom?
Top one.
All right, top one. Go ahead and roll that attack.
That'll be a non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
11 bludgeoning for maximum damage.
11 points of bludgeoning from Max. Very nicely done. As you do that, you hit a couple of the fish, but you feel as though it didn't do quite as much as you were expecting. But it was still. There's two. There's two of that swarm that are still around. All right, Vomm. Anything else from you?
Oh,
All right. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. What would you like to do?
Alright, I'm gonna eat some opportunity attacks here. Just gonna... Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot about the fish. Crap. Okay, so these fish look really sad.
There's two left in that swarm. They look pathetic.
Oh, kill him.
I have to, otherwise I really wish that in this water level there was like some flow so Lontil's body would just drift me so I could heal her, but I don't think that's just the way that this level works. Okay. Plan. Alright, so we're gonna attack these here fish. Smack at the fish.
All right, smack at the fish.
Oh, Lontil's gone now, so this is a disadvantage.
That's at disadvantage. I should let you know, Fess, you've got 2 adrenaline surges in your pocket.
Probably gonna need 'em. Oh, okay, actually 18. Good.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Oh, sweet. That's going to be minimum damage, which is 5.
5 points of damage is still enough to defeat
Oh.
the first swarm of Quippers. Okay. Anything else from you, Fess?
Can I? No, it doesn't have enough reach. No, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the Awakened Shrubs, which are going to come at Fess. That first one now being at advantage. That's still going to be... Or actually, no, these are at disadvantage. What am I talking about? And that one is not going to hit either. The one at the bottom right... wait, no, Lilith is still here, so that one is going to attack Lilith. That's... a 10 isn't going to do it. The one to your left there, Lilith, though, a 19.
That does it.
That'll be 3 points of piercing damage coming your way from the Awakened Shrub next to you. And then
I'm
the
still
Rolling
one
a
that...
20.
the one that is below... is going to attack Vomm, and that is going to be just a 10 to hit there, so that's not going to do it. Also,
Yep.
Crom, I know you had a bunch of sabotages coming up. I'm guessing, though, you don't want to sabotage the Awakened Shrubs of anything in this room. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was my guess. That's going to do it for the Awakened Shrubs. That's going to bring us to the Swarm of Quippers, which have been sabotaged. So this is going to be at disadvantage. That's going to be a 13 to hit Fess, which we all know does not hit the shield of Kelemvor. That's going to do it for the Quippers, which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Lontil, you are on deck.
Right. You know what? Screw these shrubs. I keep trying the thunder thing. It's not working. So I blink back into existence in this spot because I have
wait, you were out of
advantage, and I am
existence on
going
that.
to attack the, I don't know, the fish with my rapier.
All right, and I forgot that you didn't exist on this one. I forgot that you had the natural 20 because you were gone, so you didn't actually take any damage on that.
Oh, great. How many points was
Yes.
that? 3?
Yeah, it was 3 points of damage.
Sweet. I'm still looking great. All right. So yes, I will attack that one with my rapier, and I have advantage, or is it a straight roll?
Which one are you attacking? The one to your left or above you?
No, I'm attacking the fish.
Oh, the fish. Yeah, that is. It's a straight roll.
Alright, it's a 15.
A 15 will hit the swarm. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Alright. Fucking. That is min damage. So that is 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, which also feels less, but that is still something. Anything else from you, Lilith?
I'm out of spell slots. I can't do anything. No, I will just attempt to use my last blink. I get 6 or 10?
10.
I think 6. Oh, I have a few of
Yeah,
these
it
left.
lasts
Okay,
for a minute.
Great. So I will attempt to blink out of existence again.
All right, go ahead and roll that d20.
16.
All right, you are gone. Lontil, I need a death saving throw from you, please.
Here we go. Trying to hang on to the last life. That's cocked. That's a natural 20.
Nice!
I swear.
Which means you not only stabilize, but you regain 1 health, and I believe this is at the start of your turn, which means, Lontil, what would you like to do?
Oh, I would shake off that little quipper, and I would like to return fire with my spear, a straight piercing blow to the heart.
And also, I'm gonna say, this has a positive and a negative. Lontil, because you died, you're no longer slowed, but you also, your other effects on you are gone as well.
Yeah, that's what. So this will be a straight roll.
All right, are you, the Kuatoa directly in front of you?
Yes.
All right.
That is a 22 to hit.
20. Oh, definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That will be 8 points of piercing damage with the
8
spear.
points of piercing damage with your spear. Very nice. And, well, it's starting to look hurt.
Excellent.
All right. Anything
I
else?
will then. They both take 2 attacks. I'm at 1 hit point. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna attempt to move away from these dudes,
Okay.
and I am going to swim. Let's go. There.
Okay. The first one, taking its attack of opportunity with its bite. That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right, and that's going to be 3 points of piercing damage. So I'm going to say that happens as you get right here. Actually, no, it would have happened right there. All right, so Lontil is once again down. That is then going to bring us to the Giant Octopus, who currently has Vomm hit, or Vomm grappled and restrained. Yeah, and that's it. That's its attack. So it's not doing anything else. It's just gonna hold on to you. So it's just gonna hang out there, which is then going to bring us to the Kuatoa. Seeing you are down, they are going to make their way down here. The first one is going to come at Fess. First with its bite attack, and that is going to be... Oh, and these are at disadvantage, which would make it a straight roll. As an 18 to hit Fess. And then the second one is going to come here, which once again, straight roll. That is going to 16 to... Oh, wait, and sorry, Fess gets a second attack. 7 to hit. Then a 16 for the bite of the first one on you, Vomm, and then a 7 for the second attack. So none of that doing anything, which then brings us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you are on deck. Yeah.
Right. Well, all the octopus is doing is holding on to me. I don't really see any reason to deal further with that. So, Spear's just gonna float over here. He's gonna try and stab this Sunday supper in the face.
Okay.
And okay, that will be a 12 to hit.
The Kuatoa?
Yes.
Yes, a 12 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Oh, that's pleasantly surprising.
Yes.
Oh! Alright, okay.
officially fallen in love with the dice I use for Vomm. That's one more.
Maximum damage, 11 force.
11 points of force damage onto the... Dang! That is great. And actually, I believe... No, so this is the clone that is directly in front. Though the clones are weaker, it's still... It's up, but it is badly hurt. Okay.
Let's see if I can't introduce a little bit of breadcrumbs, tartar sauce, and lemon, by which I mean smack it in the face.
All right, smacking it in the face. To let you know, you've got inspiration and you've got 3 adrenaline surges.
I am going to use one of them adrenaline surges.
Okay.
That's one of those is cocked. Oh! Natural 20.
That's how we do it.
Go ahead and roll that damage. Roll that damage for me, please. That is going to hit. Let's see how this goes.
Disappointing damage. So that will only be 7 bludgeoning, but still better than nothing.
7 points of bludgeoning is actually enough to defeat the clone that swam up to you. Okay. That is then anything else from you, Vomm?
Bring me the chips.
Fess, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'd like to try and feed my fish kebab to this Kuatoa in front of me.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
Okay, that's gonna be a 13 to hit.
13 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Delightful. That's going to be 4 damage.
4 points of damage.
Oh, no,
and
5.
5 points of damage. All right. It's looking really rough, but it's still up.
Okay, great.
All right, Fess.
No damage. Sorry.
That's then gonna bring us to the Quippers. The ones below you now at advantage. That's still just a 10 to hit. Not gonna do it. All of the awakened shrubs are coming at you for blood. That first one that's a 10, 9, 2, 3, 3. And this one is gonna get there and come at Vomm for 5. Those awakened shrubs are having so much fun and doing much of anything. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Lontil, you are on deck. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Alright. I am going to again blink back into existence in this spot.
Okay.
And I am going to attack the fishies with my rapier.
All right, and this will be a straight roll because you are flanking with Vomm. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
That is a soft 20.
Soft 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the Quipper Swarm.
Oh, well, it landed on other dice, but it still landed up, so I guess that counts. That is 9 points of piercing.
9 points of piercing, very nice. They're still afloat, but you can see there's maybe 3 of them left.
Right.
I imagine Fess just looks like she's in a seaweed wrap, like at the spa.
Fess has like bits of their armor just all torn apart. You can see chunks of flesh missing. Fess is beat to hell.
I've had a very bad day. This has been a no good, very bad day. They wrote a book about it. I couldn't find my shoes or some stuff.
And so I blink into existence, I stab, and then I attempt to blink out of existence.
All right, go ahead and roll that.
I do not blink out of existence. That was a 9.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to Lontil. I need you to make another death saving throw, please.
Come on,
and technically
luck.
now you're
Come on,
first.
luck. No! Natural 20!
Alright, so, coming back up with 1 health, Lontil, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm not going to make that mistake again. Alright. I am going to simply swim backwards, probably to about here.
Okay.
And I'm going to once again brandish my wand of the War Mage and send a nice stringy thorn whip at the Kuatoa there around Fess.
Alright, go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
Are range spells at disadvantage underwater, GM?
Don't believe so. It's a spell. You can see it. Go ahead.
All right, excellent.
I'm gonna say
Things-
I'll probably have to look that up because underwater stuff is a thing. But for now, I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna spend an adrenaline surge to
Okay.
roll that tick. That is an 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the Kuatoa Whip.
That will be 4 points of piercing damage as I try and draw it a little further away.
All right, 4 points of damage, and it is pulled off of Fess. Lontil, anything else from you?
Nope, at 1 hit point, that's all I'm willing to do.
Okay, that then brings us to the giant octopus, who is still holding on to Vomm here. You can't do anything else. Oh, it can't use its tentacles on another creature, but it still can use it on you. So it is going to attempt to crush you with its tentacles, Vomm. That's still going to be just an 11 to hit you, though, so nothing going to happen there. Which is then going to bring us to the Kuatoa Whip, who, being pulled away from Fess, like, what the heck is going on, sees what's happening, and is going to come back at you. That first bite is going to be a 16 to hit. Lontil, does a 16 hit you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had you attacking someone else. Yes, that will hit.
All right, so as it is pulled towards you, that's going to be 6 points of damage, putting you unconscious again.
Once again.
All right, and that's going to do it for... Actually, no, it's then going to attack you with its... nope, that's going to be a 7 to hit, so it doesn't hit you with its staff. That is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
So, beginning of my turn, make sure to recover those 5 hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I use a spear to attack the giant octopus.
All right.
Why? I'm going to use an adrenaline surge to re-roll that because that was terrible. Oh, much better. 13.
13 does hit the giant octopus. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That's cocked.
As you attack
that'll
this
be
now...
8 points of force damage.
8 points of force damage to this untouched octopus. Very nice. Anything else from you?
Yes, I am going to turn and attempt to splatter the quippers behind me.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack. Unfortunately, Lilith is gone, so no flanking on that, so it will be at disadvantage.
Rolled at disadvantage anyway. That will be 16. To
A
hit.
16 still does hit the quippers. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
5 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. All but one fish remain, and you also clipped that one. Its back tail is broken. It looks so bad, but it's still there. Anything else from you, Vomm?
Also, the mushy peas.
All right, that's then gonna bring us to Fess. You are up.
Okay, Lontil kept swimming away. Okay, gotta get to her. Gonna attack these stupid fish while I'm
All
here.
right, attacking the stupid fish while you are there.
I'm going to use an adrenaline surge.
Okay.
Will an 11 hit?
An 11 will not hit the Swarm of Quippers.
Alright, well... I think she's just gonna have to wait a turn until I can get to her. So I'm gonna wait there.
All right, that then brings us to...
Actually... Because I probably only have 2 turns until I start to drown, huh?
Probably.
Great. I'm going to meet the attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
And try to get... Let me count. I would like to try to get here. I really
Okay.
move here.
The Quippers are a 10, and the Shrubs are a 3, a 17, an 18, and a 1. So you get to the Kuatoa. That is then going to bring us to the Quippers, who now, with you gone, are going to attack Vomm. And that is going to be at advantage a 24 to hit, Vomm.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And that is going to be 6 points of piercing damage, as there's only 1 left. It's still a lot less, but it's still able to bite you. And that's going to be it for the Quippers, which then brings us to the Awakened Shrubs. They're going to go at you, Vomm. That is a 9, that is a 12, that is a 15, that is a 13, that is a 3, and that is a 12. So that's going to do it for the Awakened Shrubs. Which is then going to bring us to Lilith, you are up.
Do I get an attack of opportunity when that one moved away from me?
No, because you are on the ethereal plane. You cannot interact with anything.
I didn't make my save.
Oh, you didn't make your... Oh, good lord. I got to start marking that. Well, then, yeah, go ahead.
I rolled a 6. I don't think I made my save. So 17?
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That is min damage, so 4 points of piercing.
4 points of piercing damage. Okay. That is then going to bring us to Lilith, you are up. Lontil will be on deck.
You're like, wait! Where'd everybody go? I am going to continue attacking the fish.
Okay.
Those seem to be... It's a straight roll.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use... I have a thing, right? An adrenaline surge?
Lilith has 2 adrenaline surges. Yes.
Great. Cool. Oh, much better. That is a 23.
23 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Alright. 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage is more than enough to finish off the last remaining Quipper. Anything else from you, Lilith? Would you like to move anywhere?
Yes, I would like to move somewhere. So underwater, I can only move 15 feet. And then I can blink there. Yeah, I can do that. So then I will move there.
Okay.
And then I am going to attempt to blink.
All right, and as that is happening, Crom the Crusher has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Lilith, giving you another one. So you're up to 2 again.
Oh, fantastic. I rolled a 15.
15, so you do indeed blink out of existence.
Great.
There we go, giving you a marker. So I don't forget this time. That is then bring us to Lontil. I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please. As you're doing that, Spoonkins has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Lontil. So you've got one in the chamber ready to go.
Sure. Let it ride. Let it ride.
If you you can't.
No, it's a 7.
A 7. So we have our first failed death save for Lontil. That is then bringing us to the giant octopus, who is going to attempt to continue to crush Vomm. That's a 22 on that one, Vomm.
Yep.
Okay.
That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it tightens around you.
Exactly what it would have needed to bring me to 0.
All right, Vomm is
I am
unconscious.
Down. But
Then
now I have a good name for a song. It is called Crushed by Octopus.
Yes.
I like it. I like it. All right, that then brings us to the Kuatoa Whip, who, seeing a new challenger enter the its arena, is going to attempt to attack you, Fess. That first attack is a 12, not going to do much of anything, and then a 15 for the other attack. Nothing happening on the Kuatoa. Vomm, I'm going to need you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
Ja, okay. Das ist 15. 15.
All right, so we have our first success from Vomm there, which then brings us to the top of the round with Fess. You are up. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm good. Be dumb. I'm going to come right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reach out my hand.
Okay.
For my action, I'm going to lay on hands for 3 hit points for my friend Lontil.
All right, so
these are the turrets, kids. I don't know. I don't know. what I'm doing.
Lontil, you are back up with with 30 seconds of breath in ya. Fess, anything else from you?
I'm going to go and eat this attack of opportunity to the best of my knowledge. I'm going to go here.
Okay, and the Kuatoa, yeah, nothing coming even close to hitting you, which is then going to bring us to, well, those are dead. So Lilith, you are up. Lontil is on deck. Let's see.
Don't the shrubs go before me?
Oh yeah, those things.
I mean,
you
I can go.
Can you
but-
please just kill the shrubs so that we can not deal with them anymore?
I tried. I have one AoE attack and it
Lilith,
failed
that is a
3
17
times.
to hit.
I am.
Oh
in
wait,
the
you are
ethereal.
out of you're out of existence. So that's gonna then be a 17 to hit Vomm, which doesn't hit. That's then going to be a 16 to hit Vomm, which still doesn't hit. That is a 20 to hit Vomm. Which does. So that it's a melee attack. That is 2 failed death saves for you, Vomm. And then a third is a natural 20. So Vomm is dead. And then the awakened shrub. That was very fast. The awakened shrub then turning to attack. Turning to attack Fess. That is going to be a 15 to hit, which isn't going to do it. Which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You're back into existence. What would you like to do?
Well, I would like to actually not be back in existence. Yeah, I'd like to move first in my ethereal plane.
I believe
With
that.
Blink, you said I have 10 feet.
Yes. So where would you like to reappear? So you are back
So I'd
into
like-
existence.
Yeah,
You're not
I'd like to
moving, but you're
reappear
appearing.
here.
Alrighty.
So I reappear here,
All right. What would you like to do?
and I am going to. I'm going to stab at it with my rapier.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that attack
octopus,
roll for
not
me,
the
please.
shrub. 21.
A 21 does hit the giant octopus. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
8 points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing to the giant octopus. Okay. Anything else from you, Lilith?
I guess I'll just blink out of existence. I wish
All
I
right.
could
So
do
go ahead and roll that for me, please.
Nope, I don't. I rolled
All
a 2.
right. Lontil, you are up. What would you like to do? Before you can do anything, Manic Pixie Travel has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Lilith, so we're gonna see what is happening here. Is there a just please, dear God, end it?
Oh, there's a mass healing. Mass healing? Come on. heal, heal.
Experienced. All of the experience in this room counts for double. That's actually not bad.
Does that
That's not bad at
retro?
all.
So, like, the things we already killed count for
Everything in this room, yeah.
Okay, this is almost
Oh,
worth
well,
it.
that's pretty good.
double?
That's
Makes this,
actually amazing
makes
for this room.
2020 room almost worth the pain.
Yeah.
This is a 2020 room.
Manic Pixie Travel, holy crap, nice pull there. Okay, so that was Lontil. You're up.
Yes.
Alright.
As this intense battle has been moving to and fro, it seems that some damage is being effective on these underwater creatures, some damage is being halved or normalized. Did I get any sense that my Thorn Whip did like a good chunk
Your
of
Thorn
damage to it?
Whip was normal.
Okay. Then I would like to once more draw the Wand of the War Mage across my body and give it a big old slash to the Kuatoa with it and make a whip attack at it.
All right,
Give it a
go
good
ahead
lashing.
and roll that attack roll for me, please.
Someone get Lontil
That's
one of
really
those
good.
weird hats.
That's a 26 to hit.
26 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
That'll be 1 point of piercing damage.
1 point of piercing damage is still not enough to do it, as this Kuatoa remains. As this happens, Manic Pixie Travel has redeemed Mass Healing Word. So that is going to be 7 points of healing to everyone but Vomm. All right.
All right.
Anything else from you,
that's my turn.
Lontil? All right, that is then going to bring us to the octopus, who is going to attempt to grapple Fess. And that's going to be a 14 to hit, so nothing happening there, which is then going to bring us to the Kuatoa Whip, who is going to attack Lontil. That is going to be an 18 to hit with its bite.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, that is 7 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then it is going to follow up with its Piercer Staff. That is an 11 to hit.
Nope.
All right, not going to do it there, so that's it for the Kuatoa Whip, which is then bringing us to the top of the round. Fess, you are up. What would you like to do?
Which looks more hurt, Gauntlet Master, the octopus or the Kuatoa?
The Kuatoa, very clearly.
Alright, well, this being, I believe, I think I may have counted it wrong, but to the best of my knowledge, this is my last turn with breath. So, we're going to kill this thing.
Okay.
Straight roll, because of the stuff. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
A 16 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Alright, that's going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points of piercing damage is enough to finish off the Kuatoa as it falls and floats lifeless. Fess, anything else from you?
That was 5 points of movement, I believe. So I'm going to go here. And that's it.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the Awakened Shrubs, which are going to... This one's going to move down here, and it's going to attempt to attack Lilith, and that's going to be a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right, this one is going to come up here, and it's going to attack you. That's going to be a 9. The one next to you is going to attack. That's a 13. This one is able to get here. This one is able to get here, so it's going to attack Fess. That is going to be a 19. Ciao. But still is not going to be able to do it, which is going to do it for the Awakened Shrubs, which brings us to Lilith. You are up. Lontil, you are on deck.
Seeing as I'm surrounded, even though it didn't quite work the last couple times, I'm going to try this one more time. And I'm just going to hit my sword on my shield. Pray that Thunderclap works.
All right. The Awakened Shrub below you got a 3. The one next to that you, or the one to its right, got a 5. The one to your right got a 17. The one in the top right corner gets a 10. And the octopus gets a 9. So
The
all but
only
one
thing
of
that
them
saved was the 17.
fail. So go ahead and roll that damage for me, please.
Oh, thank God.
Thank
Finally
you.
something better than a 1. 5 points of thunder damage.
5 points of thunder damage. Whoa, that was very nice. The only one of the Awakened Shrubs that could have killed is the only one that's saved. So,
Come on.
anything else from you, Lilith?
I'm going to attempt to blink out of his existence.
All right, so at the end of your turn, go ahead and roll that d20, and while that is happening...
It fails. It's a 4.
All right, that's going to bring us to the giant octopus, who is then going to attempt to grapple you with its tentacle, and that is a natural 20. So, that is going to be 23 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Lilith.
I'm still up.
And you are now grappled, and you are restrained. That's going to do it for the giant octopus, which is then going to...
has avoided being hit this whole time.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Lontil, you were actually up before that, so... you might be able to... Clearly, my mind has died. We've gone 3 hours, everyone, without an intermission because of the Chaos Wheel. Lontil, you're up. We're gonna keep whatever just happened to happen unless what you do changes it. So go ahead.
I don't think it will, but I'm going to come over here next to Fess, and I try something crazy. I'm going to attempt to expend half the air in my lungs to her. Like, do the movie thing. And
Okay.
try and blow air into her mouth. Like CPR.
Like giving her CPR in the middle of the ocean.
I'll say... So it's your turn. You had that. You would have
Alright,
had
I'll-
25 seconds. I'll say you each have 10 seconds of oxygen now.
2 more.
Yeah, we'll call it 2 more turns. Okay. Anything else?
So, would you say that's an action or a bonus action?
I'd say that would be your action.
That's my turn then.
Okay. So yeah, that still stands, and that then brings us.
Move here. After that.
Okay. That then brings us to Fess. You are up.
I'm not dead. I will give a kind of awkward high five to Lontil. I'm starting to blink out a little bit here, and gonna. You know what? I will eat the attack of opportunity for that advantage. From a
Okay.
shrub. That's fine.
You don't get
Oh, wait,
an
no,
attack
I
of
don't,
opportunity
because I
because
don't
you're
leave
still
the
within
comp-
range. So
Yeah,
go ahead
cool.
and roll that attack on the
Cool
octopus
story.
for me.
Cool story. I am going to use an adrenaline surge.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
believe I still have one. Will a 10 hit the
A 10
octopus?
unfortunately will not hit the giant octopus.
Oh.
So,
A second adrenaline.
Crom the Crusher has just now redeemed an adrenaline surge for Fess. However, I am going to say that because
it's too late.
yeah, it's too late
Yeah,
at this
that's
point.
okay.
Which is then going to bring us to the Awakened Shrubs. Now, surrounding Lilith, that first attack is going to be a 6. The next one is going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, that is going to be 3 points of piercing damage from that one.
Alright, I'm still up.
And the third one
Barely.
isn't going to do it. And the fourth one is a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right, and then that's going to bring us to this one, who's going to move up and going to attempt to attack Fess, and that's going to be a 12, which does nothing to the shield of Kelemvor, which then brings us to Lilith. You are up, Lontil, you are on deck, Octopus is in the hole.
Alright, you know, that kind of worked last time. Rinse and repeat.
All right, go ahead and roll the damage now while I roll these con saves. That one is going to fail. That one. What's your Constitution saving throw? Or what is the saving throw that they have to beat?
14.
14. All right, so that one succeeds. That one succeeds. That one fails, and that one fails. All right, so how much damage are we looking at?
I rolled a 1.
1. Alrighty, so the 2 bottom shrubs failed, the 2 next shrubs succeed, and the octopus fails. But they are all still alive. Lilith, anything else from you?
I need to stop rolling 1s. I am going to try my last blink.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I'm bashing my head into the computer.
Lilith
Natural one.
stays in this plane of existence. Lontil, you are up. What would you like to do?
Oh, I too can lash out spindly ropes of vines, and I would like to respond with again.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack.
That is going to be 17 to hit.
A 17 does hit the giant octopus. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That's good. That's 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points of piercing damage is enough to bring the giant octopus down. Lontil, anything else from you?
I will swim here.
Okay.
Underneath,
Bring us
to hopefully start hacking away.
to the top of the round. Fess, you are up.
I will attack this shrub here with friendship.
Go ahead at straight roll because of the flanking.
It's gonna be a 19. To hit.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's going to be a ridiculous amount of overkill. That's 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of
to-
piercing, but you feel as though as you pierce into this thing, it has an issue with piercing damage. You don't do as much as you feel. However, it is still enough to finish off that awakened shrub. Fess,
Death
anything
is
else
all
from you?
that matters. That's all that matters. Death is all that matters. This is it. This is the end. So I'm going to just use my movement to just scoot right here.
Okay. And that is then going to bring us to the shrubs. Let's see here. The one at the below Lilith is going. That's a 16 to hit.
Nope.
All right, the one to your bottom right is a 10. The one next to you is a 7. The one at the top is an 11. None of them hit. A big old thank you to Manic Pixie Travel for the 100 bits. My gosh, I think that this is a big cheer for everybody. So that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Lontil, you are on deck. Please finish these things off.
All right. I am going to use my action to drink my last healing potion.
Okay, go ahead and roll that health and...
come on.
I'm gonna go ahead
fours.
and...
Oh, 4s!
Okay.
So 4, 6... How about I add a 2 to it?
Yes.
So 8 points of healing. Thank God, I'm up to 10.
All right, anything else for you, Lilith?
I think I'm out of blinks.
Yes, that was the end of that.
Yes, so I will stand here.
Okay, that is then bringing us to Lontil. You are up. What would you like to do?
One more time. Whiplash.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me.
These dice are hard. Oh, that's an adrenaline surge roll for sure.
J.K. Simmons approved.
That'll be an 11 to hit.
11 does hit the Awakened Shrub. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Bring him photos of Spider-Man.
I'm gonna ask about that later. That'll be 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points of
Magical
piercing
throw.
damage. It is still up.
Alright,
But it is pulled...
it's
do you want it
the
pulled towards you?
last- Yes, please.
Alrighty. Anything else from you, Lontil?
I'll move here.
All right. Bringing us to
That
top
was
of the
my
round.
last bit of breath.
Fess, you are up. Let me check on something here really quick.
Is this like, because this is essentially a video game, is just red appears on the top around my eyes and it just starts blinking and I start going.
You can
Oh, I know.
survive a number of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier.
After?
Minimum after when you are out of breath. That is how many rounds you can survive. After that, you drop to 0 hit points.
Okay. Easy.
All right. So
Good to know.
one turn. So Fess, this is that one turn. Go ahead and what would you like to do?
Attack the shrub.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack roll for me, please.
I want XP. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's going to be freaking 6 points, 5 points of damage.
5 points. It's still more than enough. It only had 1 health left. Fess, anything else from you?
Sure, I will move right here.
All right, moving right there. Pushaloo, thank you so much for redeeming a sabotage on the next enemy attack. Fess is moving there. Bring us to the Awakened Shrubs. The one below Lilith is going to be at disadvantage. That is not going to hit. The one to your right, that is not going to hit. And the one in the middle is also not going to hit, which is then bringing us to Lilith. You are up, Lontil, you're on deck. Fess, you're about to die.
All right.
Please let all of them get hit and fail their con saves. Please, Kelemvor.
Like, do I know that Fess is about to die?
I mean,
look
Fess
bad.
looks horrible.
Well, again, I'm blue. You can't
It's
tell
true.
what's happening.
I just
And-
don't know if I want to try to kill you with this thunder wave.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I look over Fess and I look at the 3 in front of me and go, oh God, I hope she saves it. And thunder wave it does.
All right,
Loud
go ahead and roll
thunderous
the
noise comes
damage
out of me.
while I roll that. Okay.
I'll make a con save.
Oh, max damage. Come on.
How much is that?
6 is max.
Okay.
Oh, my save is a 14.
No, how much was the max damage? 6 is enough to defeat every single one of them.
I do take the damage.
And in those last moments, you feel the water pulling away from you. And with that, ladies and freaking gentlemen, we are going to end tonight's episode of the Gauntlet.
Fess survives. Fess survives because in that moment she's not, well, presumably not in water anymore.
Fess is
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fess is alive.
Oh my god!
I am alive.
I'm alive.
Chat did the math for you guys. That room alone was worth 2,500 experience points in total.
it was so worth
Not
it.
each. We still have to divide it among all the players.
Right.
But
Oh, it's not total?
no, that we're so. If you want to know how much experience all of the players are going to be getting, we have a post-show hangout that we're going to be going to. Probably not for very long because, jeez. Whew. If you want to go watch us yell at Crom, come join us in the post-show hangout. It's at our Discord. Our Discord is open to everyone. For everyone who is new here, we hope that you enjoyed the show. Check us out on social media. All of the links are in the widgets below. Thank you for
Follow us.
all of the fun tonight, guys.
We're doing the giveaway on all of our social media.
Give us a follow.
It's really good. Go check out our social media, please.
That's our charity of the month is the ocean cleanup. My brain is fried, you guys. It's the ocean cleanup. They're helping to clean up the waters. Links are in the widgets below.
Not really.
Thank you to our patrons. We love you all. We've got other shows happening. We're moving. This is, unless something goes horribly wrong, this was the last Gauntlet happening at the tavern where it currently lives.
Yep.
Come hang out with us at the Discord. We'll see you all next time. Oh my god.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.